Sound check. Chicka Slim Shady.
Keeping it real.
Real in the keeping. Did I connect my headphones? Yes, I did.
Yeah, we sound weak. Or maybe that's
sound awesome.
My hat.
Sounding like a hat.
We are recording, right? Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Good.
Reload.
Slim Shady.
Skip-a-da-bip.
White people talking
You
nonsense.
already finished your drink?
Yes, because that was just to get me started.
This is to keep me going.
Ooh, I have a lot of old drawing ideas. Remember when we did an episode where we talked about drawing ideas that we had?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
Yeah, like the going through the notes.
Yeah. Still have that page of all the drawing ideas. I've even added some.
I have not added a single thing after we talked about that.
Cool.
Actually.
I haven't drawn a single thing, I think. But cool.
Coolsies.
Yo.
Yo.
Speaking English-ish.
Which song are we doing today?
Yeah. Oh, no.
I can show you the podcast.
Shiny, shimmering, Swedish.
Podcast.
Okay.
Yep. Not Swedish.
That's me. Speaking English with Robert.
165.
A whole new
episode.
An episode worse than the previous one.
Never aim too far.
Or too high.
Nice cover. Thanks. Fantastic.
Something, whole new world with us.
No.
My voice can't go that high.
But it still did.
But it's still not to get that high.
And they're still going.
Over, under, and sideways. I don't even know what that means.
Aladdin people.
Not the live action.
Tap, tap.
Tap, tap, show you the world.
That's what I feel like I sound like.
Oh, Jesus.
Tap, tap, tap.
So.
Oh. Nice.
Okay. Ha! Just start another song.
Good
So, no, we're not doing that. So, welcome back to the Sketchbook Heroes episode of blah, blah, blah with me, Ilias.
And me, Robert.
We're not doing that. Just,
Whenever
and that's why it's important to warm up, kids. And also write shit down sometimes.
What? No. That's cheating.
Exactly.
We have an episode about that, so go back and listen to it.
Pause this and go back and listen to that episode that you already listened to. Because I like to let people listen who like to listen.
Ilias has had a no-go.
So for the first time in...
Almost a year?
No, it's 2 years.
What?
It's been super long, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, okay, maybe 1.5 years. I don't know.
Hmm.
Who cares? Nobody cares. I needed caffeine. We got caffeine.
So,
can't drink more coffee.
So he's going to be talking fast, and I'm going to try to keep up.
Yeah.
Skapity-beep-a-bop. Yeah,
episode.
Super sorry to everybody that doesn't really understand what the fuck we're saying because we're talking so fucking fast today.
Yeah.
I have had no caffeine, just in the morning.
Okay.
So
I've
just talking
had
fast.
a lot of caffeine.
I'm going to try to talk a little bit slower.
Hi, welcome to the Sketchbook Heroes Slowcast.
Slowcast.
With me, Slowlius.
And me, Slowbert.
Slowbert.
Slowbert works.
Slowbert actually works, yeah.
Actually, in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I am Slowbert.
So today we were going to sort of, since we're in this whole Inktober mess, we thought that we were just going to sort of explore our feelings.
And kill ourselves.
Yeah, because, when it comes to this challenge, everything we've talked about up to this point, hating your own art, finishing stuff, cheating, it all friggin' applies here.
Yeah.
You should all be utilizing all these things and Robert, just when I texted him today, was very sort of tired. Emotional about his Inktober.
So fed up.
Yeah, so we thought we were going to explore these feelings, and probably more of you can relate to the sort of stress that you're under with this whole challenge.
Yeah. And I think when you're listening to this, when this one gets released, I think it's even more more relatable than what it is for us now.
Yeah. I think it'll be worse next week.
Yeah,
because
for
then
sure.
you put out art for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. But it could also have gone the other way.
Definitely. Maybe
So,
you're back in.
I mean, we'll see next week, I guess. But
yeah, Will Smith next week. That's what I heard. Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah. Will Smith. You know, next week.
Yeah, whatever happened to him? Yeah. So.
Think it happened.
But yeah, so exploring more of Inktober madness, and also kind of focusing in on hating your own art.
Mm-hmm.
And this has been a topic we have talked about prior to this,
yes.
but many a moons ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
3 episodes now.
why not revisit it? Because it is very relevant today.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And then the what's zip.
Yeah. The
What
what's
if?
Yeah.
God.
Will Smith.
The Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Question mark. ...
What happened to Will Smith?
Yeah.
He got Jada Pinkett.
They're actually talking
Pinkett
about
Eye.
him in Oscar level now. Oscars
for
sammanhang now. Context, yes. Because of his work that he's done in the new... what's the movie called? He plays Serena and blah blah Williams. You know, that tennis
coach.
Yeah, their dad.
Oh, okay, cool.
And apparently he was like, well, I guess kind
Really
of like
good.
maybe the opposite of Michael Jackson's dad.
Mm-hmm. So he was basically Will Smith, Wild Wild West in tennis.
Yeah, Wild Tennis.
Well,
that's what
the
movie's
movie
called.
I love. This is an awesome derail.
Classic.
Yeah. You said next week or something. I was like, Will Smith? Well, we'll see. Yeah, you said we'll see next week. And I just like Will Smith. Here we are. Yeah. Wild Tennis, the
Straight
movie.
circle.
Oscar nominee.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently his portrayal is really good, and they're talking about Oscars. Like, so. Yeah, fuck that shit.
This is the story all about tennis. No.
So yeah, episode 165. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah. So you have actually fixed your face. I mean knee.
Yeah.
Since the last time.
Shit, I'm sitting on the cord.
Yeah.
Like a noob. Anubis. Yes, let's not derail to Egypt. Yes, I have. I have done surgery to the knee.
And it was so funny because that happened like 2 days after we
the
talked about it.
previous episode. Yeah.
So
Yeah, they called me the day after, and he was like, "Oh yeah, seems that it was like you have like a deformity in the meniscus from earlier, which doesn't matter because I didn't have a problem, and the injury didn't help because it was torn, and it was more torn than they suspected."
The Natalie
So
Imbruglia.
yeah, exactly. And he said that they couldn't do the small procedure. Still was a small procedure all in all, but they just couldn't do the sort of we'll sew it back together and it'll heal. No, they removed part of it. I don't know. Like the thing that they do when they go in, the incisions are so small that I don't even know what the fuck they did in my knee.
But so what did they do exactly?
They scraped it out, I guess, or removed it, or I don't know.
So like the deformity on the...
No, that I don't think they touched that because it didn't affect anything.
What did they scrape?
The injury. I think they removed the part because what hurts is I don't know if it's the fluids and shit. I have no idea, dude.
Okay.
I have no idea. I didn't even know what the fuck the meniscus does in the knee, you know. I tried looking at some pictures. I was like, that makes no sense.
Like, meniscus.
Meniscus, it's fun to say.
Kind of like a biscus, but not really.
Exactly. So I have no idea. So now, like this Wednesday, so a week from now, for you listening, but I can remove everything and I should be fine, and I should... Like, I could do rehab after 24 hours, basically. So it is a fast sort of healing procedure.
Cool.
So I can start doing, like, really, really embarrassing movements that are, you know.
So, but what have they said in terms of, like, full healing time?
Should be fine. 2 months.
2 months? Dude.
So it's fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it heals up really fast, apparently. And I'm hoping, because I'm not getting, like, my knee isn't locking anymore.
Okay.
Which is weird. Why would it lock before? You know what I mean? Like the holes are so small. So I don't even know what the fuck made me like lock up. You know what I mean? And then I had to like walk stiff-legged. So that doesn't happen anymore. Now it just hurts because surgery and swelling, but it's so weird. But it's fixed. So I'm just looking forward to actually, starting to just like move it around and getting my movement back.
Not hurting anymore.
Yeah, and not hurting. Not being conscious while I walk, like about my leg. Like, oh, okay, that hurts. Every other step hurts, like that thing.
Yeah.
And you've seen the pace that I have now. It's even slower than before.
Yeah, it's like half of last week.
Yeah.
Last week was no surgery.
Yep.
So yeah.
But this hurts less, but not.
Yeah. It hurts more looking at you.
Yeah.
Than.
But it kind of still sucks. But at least now I know what to expect, like moving forwards, which I didn't before. And they called me like the day after the podcast, and he was like, "Oh, you want to like just see if it heals up?" I was like, "No, it's not going to heal up. I've had this for 2 months. Like, it's not going to heal up."
Yeah, we're way past.
Yeah, we're way past that. So I was like, "Just give me a time. Like, I want it like now. I'll come in now." He was like, "Okay." He was like, "Come in tomorrow morning." I was like, "Oh shit, that was actually quicker than I expected." I was like, "Okay."
Nah, I can't do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't do it. Do you have anything in a week?
Exactly.
A month from now? No, so I did get the time. So I just packed a bag and then went there. It was super quick. I got to go home, within 3 hours. So
damn.
Yeah, they just went in, out, and done.
Holy shit.
Yeah. They just gave me, like gas and whatever the fuck they shoot in your arm,
Yeah.
And then I was like, 1, 2, 3. And it's just quiet. And then I woke up like an hour or something later and just like, where am I?
And I wanted to jump in and say name of your sex tape after In Out.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, but didn't want to ruin it for everybody. So I waited.
Till they said it.
Yeah.
And then you.
Yeah.
No, but it was super
awesome.
smooth. Yeah.
Dude, that's actually impressive. Just in 3 hours, like in and out, and
oh, dude, yeah,
done.
Exactly that. So
with surgery, like that makes no sense. How is that?
Like
possible?
I said, don't even know what the fuck they did in there. He's like, we removed it. I was like, you removed part
what?
of my knee? You what?
What?
You can remove the meniscus and it'll
just
be
get
fine.
him out of here. He's asking too many questions. All right. So whatever it was, it's gone.
They say. We'll see.
Yeah. And
my wife has done the same procedure, so
okay. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So now
we'll see.
And she can walk again.
Yeah, she walks without a problem. So
cool.
But she doesn't train like I do, so I will be
better.
Yeah. Leg-wise.
Ubermensch.
But yeah, we'll see. Will
Smith.
Exciting. Yeah, exactly. Very nice.
Straight circle.
So, dude, what about you? What have you been up to, my friend?
Same old.
Okay, good. Then moving on.
The one big thing that I did this week was actually tattooed Santa.
Oh, yeah, shit.
So that's it's kind of huge, actually. Her first tattoo, and like the sweats that you have before tattooing somebody that is very closely related to you for the first time is really daunting.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I would be like, I don't give a shit. This is a free tattoo.
Yeah, I guess. No, but I mean, I will be seeing this tattoo more or less every day.
Ah, great.
And it's sort of on her hand as well, so it's very visible. So like if
that's a brave first tattoo.
Yeah.
Like wrist to hand.
Mm-hmm. And no, but she wanted something that she can sort of show all the time because she works so much.
Why didn't you
hands.
write your studio name and phone number as well?
Oh, I did.
You did.
It's in the leaves.
Right.
Yeah, it's right in.
So when she cuts hair, they see it
like,
all the time.
Oh, nice. Yeah, exactly. So I mirrored it so they can see it.
So
in the mirror.
can see it in the mirror.
Yeah, easy. No, but that was like it was a lot of fun, and I really got to take my time with this tattoo. It's very delicate and like it's not a big tattoo, but it's still
but
like
it's fairly big for
a first
placement
one,
as well.
and yes, and placement. Mm-hmm. So like it was very ballsy of her to go that like how do you say like that far or no that doesn't make sense. To do that.
Yeah, to do that. Yeah.
Brain farts always. But no, it turned out great. I can't wait to see it healed, and hopefully it'll turn out the way I want it to. So I didn't use solid blacks. I sort of dampened them down a little bit, or watered them down. God, that's hard to say.
Watered them.
Watered them down. Jesus Christ. What is this? We should have done the warm-up.
More warm-up. More songs.
Yeah, so it's more gray than black, and that'll make it look more sort of like just sort of pencil drawing rather than a tattoo, hopefully. But I'm really afraid that it's going to be too sort of light. So I'll have to go over it one more time again and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, now she's...
But she will be with
cool
you at
now.
all times soon. So
yeah.
won't be a problem. Can
Exactly.
tattoo her whenever.
Exactly.
Which means never.
Yes.
It's like we live so close, we can't ever do this again.
Pretty much. Yeah. So stay tuned for next week, I guess, and we'll see how it's healed and how far she's moved in. Yeah. But yeah. So no, but apart from that, I haven't done shit. It's been just one of those extremely hectic weeks. Like
That
a
just
little
passed.
a little too hectic, thanks to Inktober as well, which pretty much brings us to what we're
Today's
going to be
topic,
talking about.
I think for the upcoming episodes, we're going to cover a lot. Like, we're going to tie everything to, I guess, Inktober.
Yeah. I mean,
It feels
it
relevant. And
it is
we're
relevant,
in it.
and it feels stupid not to talk about it, to be honest. Like, when everybody is in the thick of it, why not just sort of offload on everybody?
Exactly.
And just, I guess, tell people that they're not alone in the struggle. And, we're still here to keep you guys company, even if it's just for a couple of hours a week. But we are still here. We're going through the exact same thing you are. And if you don't know what Inktober is and you've missed the whole thing, then welcome to the show, everybody. And
Yeah. And also, I think Becker and
Tiff.
and Becker and Jody already listened to it like last night. I was like, but I just released that episode.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they were like, they were like, thanks for the mention, blah blah blah. I was like, but we just we're not making them long enough.
I'm still uploading it.
Yeah, basically, that's exactly what it felt like, because I had uploaded it just like a few hours prior. I was like, God damn.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for
That's
listening.
crazy. That's so crazy.
But yeah, let's dive into the
thanks.
The thanks.
Yeah, the thanks.
The thanks
The
and
thanks.
the episode.
And that's the thanks.
Yeah, so thank you first, Max, before we forget you, and Underverket, and hope you heal up, buddy.
Yeah.
Fainted on a scooter, loser.
Like, that is the most stupid thing I've ever heard.
Stupidest.
And I wish he was here so I could laugh at him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would also pick at his wounds. Yeah, like, does that hurt? Does that hurt? Want to see a dead body?
On a scooter.
On a scooter?
Yeah.
He fainted on the scooter.
Like, what?
While driving it.
I need to know this story. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, same here.
What the fuck?
Cocaine is a bad drug. I know that we joke about it, but Max, come on, dude.
Yeah, come on.
Easy with the coke. I don't know.
Nobody
If you
faints with
faint
cocaine. No.
You just, exactly, the exact opposite.
But you'll be running faster than the scooter.
Don't be like Max.
Don't be like Max. Yeah, that's the new slogan. Put it on the cup.
But thank you.
And be sure to buy the merch if you haven't, just so you can be a part of the cool clique.
Kids. Yeah, cool kids club.
The club.
And also thank you everyone on Discord for being awesome.
Yes. And
more selfies.
Thank you for just the community in itself.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are awesome, and just so cool that you're so awesome with each other too. Like,
I think that is my favorite part. Yeah.
It's such a tight community, and you can really feel it. Like, it is a family, and because I'm not in there that much, I feel like I'm the outsider. Like, you guys are more sketchbook heroes now than it was.
But I think that was always the idea with sketchbook heroes. We took the name to kind of like, we weren't the sketchbook heroes per se. We were maybe the face of the podcast, but the heroes was sort of aimed at you listening. Yeah,
I mean, if you're sitting 2-3 hours a week listening to us babble, you are a fucking hero. Like, that is crazy. Like, it takes a super person to do that. But yeah, no, you guys are awesome, and you are the best. I don't know if we should call you fans, because
it feels wrong, right?
Family.
It feels wrong to call anyone fans.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like We
listeners,
have friends.
Yeah, like friends and family.
Because it feels so like the forum, like the Discord, whatever you want to call it. Like it feels like home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people have shared a lot of stuff there, and it's so nice to see how you all sort of lift each other. And
it's always positive. Like
always.
The vibe is constantly positive and giving, and just such a friendly atmosphere.
Except Matthias.
Yeah, but he's a douchebag.
He's a douche.
He's a fucking douche.
God damn it.
Yeah,
don't listen to that old episode with that asshole.
No, neither one of those.
Yeah. Got me drunk.
Yeah, got him drunk.
Good. Got him drunk.
I hear that intro song coming in. Do you hear it?
No, but I just wanted to say one more thing. If you don't have an art community where you live,
now you
just go to the Discord. I think you'll find some great people there.
Yeah, or even people in your city or like somewhere close to where you're living, and and then you can meet up and actually hang out and draw together and support each other in IRL. Yes.
Cool. And with that said,
intro song.
Go. Power Rangers. Fuck yes.
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
They loved 80s cartoons, even with beards and tattoos. You know they haven't changed at all. Failing sketchbooks every night, getting better with each line. Sketchbook hero, imagination burning. Sketchbook hero, sketchbook hero, pick up the sketchbook hero. They don't seem to have any line. Sketchbook hero.
I was like, he's going to start. Look.
Like what?
And we're back.
I heard something. It's like, what am I hearing? Maybe that was
I'm
Max
just like-
fainting on a scooter.
On a scooter.
That Max is back on a
On the
scooter
scooter
again. If you get that reference, you are awesome.
Yeah, then you've heard too many episodes of this podcast.
Yeah.
But
Spodcast.
yes.
I'm so tired, man. I am so tired. Like, this is going to be the worst episode
It's
ever.
not going to be the worst episode.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
They're all the worst.
sorry.
We've said that every time.
Yeah. Why break the mold, right?
And I think that kind of plays into this episode as well. We were going to talk about hating what you produce.
Now we're just
And
going
I
to talk
think-
about hating yourself.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And
Or
I
hating
think
you.
But
I
I
fucking
think
hate you.
I think the thing that I'm most self-conscious about releasing is this podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
I've let that bitch go ages ago.
Yeah. But it's not as bad anymore.
No.
Like the thing is, like I can feel it, but it's a
Phil
feeling that.
Collins song.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fleeting feeling.
Yeah.
And it comes and goes. But I can still like sometimes, because we say a lot of shit on this podcast that I don't remember.
Yeah.
And then you listen and you're like, oh shit, it's kind of racist.
Have you
or
realized
like
how-
whatever else we've said?
How much more you forget now compared to like in the beginning?
Like forget that we've talked about, or
Like,
like
as soon as I step out
oh
of this
shit,
room,
yeah, dude,
the episode is
blackout.
gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
like I don't even remember like the one funny thing that we talked about.
I hear that after you've done the edit.
Yeah.
Like then I hear it.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yeah, that was kind of fun, and a bit not okay, and
Yeah,
it has all the elements of a good podcast.
for sure. In some country.
In some country, yeah.
Yeah.
Not available in India, apparently,
No,
because of the explicit tag.
but they don't
And
have
probably-
any humor in India. Everybody knows this.
Ouch. And it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
That makes me not sleep at night.
And the knee.
And the knee, yeah. Of course, the knee as well. Knee surgery and Indian humor keeps me up at night. But on a serious note,
Bangladesh.
exactly. What?
I don't know.
It would have been more fun if you just said like an entirely different country. Just like raw.
Yeah.
I know nothing about
Dublin.
India. I think it's in India.
They've got Indian food.
But let's talk about the output of Inktober, because we have to produce something every day now. Okay?
Yes.
And
How are you going?
I'm
like,
awesome.
Are you?
No, just-
No, but are you like on the day? Are you ahead? Are you behind?
oh shit! I'm on the day.
On the day.
On the day.
So a week ago, we were both
Ahead.
a little bit ahead. No, you were kind of how many ahead? 3
I
ahead.
was 7 ahead.
7 ahead.
No, but they weren't done. That's the thing. I took them to like 80%.
Yeah.
And then I got better at art. And then no, but you know, when you've drawn like to the point where I drew them, let's say I drew them like 70% done.
Yeah.
And with every piece I learned a bit, like I learned something.
Yeah.
So now when I got to go back,
You
I could
started
start-
from fresh.
basically what it
Yeah.
felt like was that I learned so much during these other like 6 that I've done after this one that I can add like to these and make them way better. And they were way better.
Yeah.
It's just that it took way longer time as well. Like it's not.
You were like, I only have like half an hour left on this one.
Yeah.
5 hours later, I'm just going to do the background.
Dude,
Yeah.
yes, that exactly that.
Yeah.
So that has slowed down everything immensely, and I've gone back to get inspiration from my old ones
Mm-hmm.
and learned more, and seeing how empty they were, and taking that knowledge and not done that with the new ones, because now I can't leave like an empty area around the characters or the whole, like I need to frame it. I think the one that I haven't framed is the one where she absorbs the black sort of when she
The
pushes
pressure.
the
Pressure one.
pressure one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that
whatever
number
day
9?
9, I think. Yeah, that's the only one I haven't framed properly because I don't have enough black color in that one. I think
But that one works.
yeah, but I like I'm not done with it. I'm still gonna add something to frame it because I think the framing is the power of these images. You know what I mean?
But the framing might take away of the black
yeah,
pressure.
but I'm not gonna frame it in
thing.
black. I'm not gonna frame it in black.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be framed by, you know, like Copic sort of. I did it at the top. I added some of it.
Yeah.
So the idea is to kind of get more of that black stuff dispersed into some type of dark cloud a bit, and then kind of build off of that, and then Copic the rest, like the more I go around the image. But I've been learning so much that they become more complex, even when I simplify.
Yeah.
Like the one I did for what is it? The Apple one.
Yeah.
The Apple
Pick.
one. Yeah, Pick. Started off like a super simple sketch. I was like, I'll bang this out in like 1-2 hours tops.
Yeah.
No, because now, like I said, it is a simple concept, but then I discovered how to do light better. I discovered how to do a lot of things. And when I'm discovering new things and new methods, everything slows down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm doing, like, if anyone has seen what I do outside of the drawings, I do a lot of sketches and tests. Like, it's work mode, basically. So I'm doing a lot of research and trying to find ways to draw better. And that slows everything down.
Of course.
But then the end result is awesome,
yeah.
but also the exhaustion and, you know, stress.
Yeah.
But I'm really liking my output.
Mm.
But it is... We have like so many days to go.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And at some point, well, for me,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cave in.
that was the thing. Like, I caved in pretty early on. I would say more or less last week, like that day.
What day?
On the Monday. The Monday was that was day 4.
Mm-hmm.
And by day 4, I was already feeling that the quality was going down. Like
Okay,
with
yeah.
Not, I think was that one.
Yeah.
And from that day, it just was like, just get it done. Just get it done. Like, stop thinking and just finish it, because I had so much other stuff that I needed to draw for work
Mm-hmm.
that as soon as I came home, I worked pretty late. So I came home, it was roughly like 7-8 o'clock. I have to finish the piece for tomorrow's work, and then I can start focusing on Inktober. And it was just like never ending in that way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just got to me, and I just said, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Just get it done. So I feel like I sacrificed a lot of quality. Just did a really rough sketch and then inked it as fast as I could, not really taking time to polish anything or thinking about how I do the cross hatching or whatever, the texture, and just like let it go. And then today, was the first day in this whole week that I actually had a little bit more time and sat down and took time. And today it feels good again. Like today it's a little bit more fun. But again, there's so much left. And I know that next week is going to be
Done
a
nothing,
pretty...
basically.
This week is a
I've done
hectic
10
week.
days out of 31.
I'm
And it
super
feels
happy.
like 2 weeks.
Like the one saving grace for me is that this is the last week of work, and then the rest of October is off for me, apart from the last 3 days. So I need to have the last 3 days finished. So I need to be ahead before the end of in 3 weeks.
There.
Yeah, exactly. So that puts a little bit of pressure on, but because I have like at least a week off without having to do anything, I can definitely do it. But it takes a large chunk of just saying stop being lazy and do this, because I've taken time off to be off. Like I haven't taken time off to sit and draw stuff, apart from like if I want to do stuff, but I don't want to do anything. My wrists are shot to shit. My hands feel like it's all really bad. Like I am so overworked in my body that I need to just not do anything. And like it was the worst timing ever to put the
Inktober?
like Inktober. It was the worst time to have vacation. Like why did I decide to have those 2 weeks? Like it's so stupid, but I'm gonna make the best of it. And
But you're feeling it in your hands?
yeah, everywhere really.
But is it tattooing mostly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's also because like it's the same sort of movement drawing as tattooing, only tattooing is a lot
heavier?
more it's heavier and it's more focused and it's a vibrating machine. Like there's a lot of things that go in.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like you get carpal tunnel in your hands.
Yeah, that's like one of the most normal things for a tattooer. Like carpal tunnel and hemorrhoids, I would say, are
for sitting, yeah.
because people don't. Well, nobody talks about it because it's not like
nobody
stuff
wants
you
to talk
wanna
about
anus.
anus stuff where your thingies release from your whatever the fuck it is, and
Yeah, but it just hurts. Like you're sitting down so much and so intensely. Like of course your body is just gonna get ruined.
we're old now. We can talk about hemorrhoids.
Yeah, exactly. But so. Like I just need a few days of not like holding a pencil or anything and just like taking some walks in the woods. You know?
But if it was like that, I probably wouldn't do Inktober. Like even if I was like halfway in, or we're not even halfway in, but like that's where I draw the line on most things that I do. Like nowadays, like I don't push through pain. Like if I have pain, I will sort of nurse that part to become better before I do anything with it. That I don't even care if it's like med exercises, or like if I'm at the gym, for example. If I feel pain, I'll just let it go. Yeah. And I'll do it again, on the next session. But up to that point, I will not put strain on that, because what I've learned through my years of, putting a lot of physical strain on my body is that every time I've pushed through the pain, I have also paid for it in months of time where I couldn't do anything. So whether it's, like a sprained ankle or like a pain that shoots through your I'm like popping. But if it's like a pain through my shoulder, and then I'm like, I'll just push through it, and then I can't do anything for like half a year because I pushed through the pain because it's the thing, we were taught to do. Just fight through the pain, like all that stuff is garbage.
Yeah, in the long run, yes.
Look, if you're not going to compete and that's like your whole life, you really don't have to push through. Like,
and of course, like I know that like in the long run, it's not healthy to work as much as I have done, even though I haven't worked that much. Like it's only been like 1 tattoo a day for a long time. I'm not doing 4 tattoos a day, but still just working every day does take its toll. So I think the most important thing for me that I've learned now is to really take time off and
also
have
do
time off.
The
do
exercises.
Exactly. Need to jerk off more.
That's exactly it. That's what the doctor said.
With weights.
With weights,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Jerk off. So you get a shake weight.
Shake weight.
which I feel would give you carpal tunnel.
Probably. Or
No. Just like, in both hands, like, no.
or just anxiety in general, I guess. Self-doubt. No. But yeah. But really, I've had so many days this week where I've been like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, what's the point? I hate this. Like, this all looks like shit. And, and on and on and on it goes. All that self-doubt and really, really hating my art. Like, going back, flipping through it, it's okay.
Yeah.
But looking at it on the gram,
it's not as great on the gram. Like, when I see the originals,
shit. It's shit. But with that said, I've actually had somebody write me saying, like, dude, all the stuff that you're doing for Inktober, I think that's awesome. I would love something like that in tattoo.
Oh, that would be cool.
So, like, it's still, people like it, I guess, but it's just like, it's not what I want. Like, I wanted, I was aiming at, I put the bar pretty low.
No,
but
you did. Not secretly.
Well, yeah, I guess, but
no one does.
In my head, it was pretty damn low, and I'm still not going like above it or even reaching that bar. Like, it's
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think anybody wants to produce what we ourselves consider bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I keep proving that to myself. I'm like, oh, but this could be. No, it isn't. Like, I need to make full illustrations with depth now.
Exactly.
So now I can't go back. I've opened that Pandora's box. Now I can't step back. I can't just leave the background blank because it doesn't work for me. Like, if I don't add the background, at least to some extent, because I'm not finishing the pieces right now.
No.
Like, I'm getting them to a point.
Yeah.
And then I leave them.
But do you know what the finished, like, because even though you post them now, we've had this talk a bunch of times that you don't feel like they're finished still, that you're like, I'm going to go back and do this. And then, like, there's always, but when is it finished for you? Like,
I don't know. It's just that.
Because do you know in your head what it looks like when it's finished?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. With these pieces.
Okay.
Like, usually I just feel it when I see it. And I think work has taught me, since I've worked for 10 years now with concepting, like, there's the amount of time that you have and the amount of polish that you can bring. Like, you have to find a balance there where you got to call it done. Like, you could definitely, if you had infinite time, which probably would make you do nothing, but
say you had a week to do one.
Yeah, exactly. No, but that would actually help me.
Yeah.
And they would be like, I would get them, to a good state where I could be like, this is good. This is good enough, and this is finished.
But imagine putting the amount of effort you put in every day on the one piece.
Yeah, definitely. Week. That would be awesome. Like, and I think that's where our challenge should come in.
Masterpieces.
Yeah. But I still think that Inktober is a great way to push yourself to produce, because now we're proving that, oh shit, it is pressure, it's all live, everyone's doing live, but we're also putting out drawings.
Exactly.
And I think that's why
that's what we need to focus on here, that we are still doing it. We still haven't fallen behind,
and I think it's a good challenge for people that haven't done any real life gigs to feel how it is to work in production, because some people have the space in their job. It's not something I recommend anyone work like this, but if you can handle this, you'll do fine. You know what I mean? When it comes
I haven't thought about that. That's genius.
Because right now you're getting you're getting a very, very crappy what do you call it?
Shit sandwich?
No. But when you get the prompts, like, you get a brief.
Yeah.
It's a very, very, like, the client wants sour.
Yeah.
Like roof. What now? Yeah, exactly.
But it's so cool seeing what everybody is doing. Like, it still blows my mind when I scroll through either the hashtag or just the feed with all of you people out there. Like, it's crazy. The diversity of stuff that you get from one of those shitty fucking prompts and the magic that everybody is creating. Like, it's so cool having all of these people. Like, some are doing... multiple of the people that I'm following are doing movie themed. So what is it? Artcrafty Tiffany is doing the 80s monsters theme. My friend from Sydney, Hyam, is doing just movie theme in general.
Chaim. Oh man, that must be a joke you hate. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
he does.
Chaim. Since we're there.
And like for instance, with the prompt watch,
Yeah.
he did Christopher Walken from Pulp Fiction. You know, the watch, like that scene, like
Very cool.
perfect. Like
Yeah.
you know, and I see all of these, and other people are doing Star Wars themed, and it's just. I get so jealous, is what I want to say, because I'm stuck with this fucking thing.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
ugly goddamn skull dude.
But I think, yeah, I do feel you there because I'm also
I'm
doing.
like, I want to do fucking Christopher Walken.
Dude, same here. And I'm also stuck because I'm doing the Opa thing.
Yeah.
And you're stuck in it. But I think that is where the practice comes in, or the commitment, like, especially if you want to work in this business, this is a perfect example because this is what the industry looks like.
Yeah.
Like, you watch other people, or like you watch a million people draw different things, and you're
it's
like,
all awesome. Yeah.
yeah, and you say, I want to draw like him.
Yeah.
Like, and him is all of them.
Yeah.
The social media trap that we talked about, like how everyone's art makes it feel, I don't know, like you just read it as someone
Yeah.
making all of it.
Exactly.
You know, like, oh, everyone's doing, you know, the different stuff that you want to do.
Yeah.
And it fucks with your mind. And then you get to do, you know, if you do Candy Crush or if you do, you know, Opa or the Skullboy there.
Yeah.
So it kind of, you're trapped. But it is also like finding way to enjoy what you're doing. You know what I mean? Except that this is what you're going to be doing for a while because it's only for a while, you know?
Yeah.
I don't have to draw Opa after this if I don't want
No,
to.
that's the thing. Like,
But
to
I-
me as well,
yeah.
I see the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. So finding...
Well, actually, I don't because there's so much left.
So much left, yeah.
But yeah.
But one drawing at a time,
Exactly,
I think, is
yeah.
important here.
Definitely. But it's so encouraging also seeing everybody doing so well this year.
Dude, I love that.
Everybody has stepped up.
Yeah,
Everybody has stepped up.
But I'm so proud that the community that we have on Discord is putting out, like, there's a few of us there, and it's all good stuff, you know.
I posted the first one, and then I totally forgot to post the rest.
Yeah.
And then I was going to do like a full bulk, which is actually kind of cool because then you get them like chronologically, all of them.
Oh, yeah.
But then there were too many, and like you can't upload that many images in one go. And then I was too, like, I couldn't be fucked doing it again. So,
But it's just that, like you said, what was it? Tiffany's handle?
Art Crafty Tiffany,
Art Crafty Tiffany, yeah.
I think.
But love those pieces.
Yes, beautiful.
And I think my favorite
So
thing...
cohesive and
So nice, yeah. Keeping it to, like, a style as well.
Mm.
And but I think everyone, like, no matter level of drawing,
Yeah.
everyone has found, like, their way of doing it. And I'm so impressed daily with the stuff that everyone puts out. I'm just like, God damn. Like, they're really, really delivering on the Inktober stuff. And
Yeah, like I feel proud,
Yeah.
but it's like I've got nothing
I
to
got
do
nothing
with that.
to do with that.
No,
yeah.
no. That's all
that
you.
is- yeah.
But I still feel super proud seeing it, that you're still pushing it. And thanks everybody for sharing everybody's work all the time as well. Like, that's something that, well, we talked about.
Yeah, we talked about it
earlier,
outside
that-
of the podcast now.
that we've slowed down with the sharing and the stuff.
There is no time. Like,
No.
I could do it a lot in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then, like, people were sharing my work, and I was sharing that as well. And then my feed or my stories just became, like, pieces of my art.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
I stopped that. And then I started falling behind, or not falling behind, but on the day. I got on the day, and then everything slowed down, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't even seen how. I have to go back, like, oh, shit, you've already posted 3 more, you know. And so
yeah, same.
it's gotten super hectic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everything slowed down for me. So now I don't reshare my own work. I try to shout a couple of people a day so it doesn't become too crowded. So that the people that get shouted can get a bit more exposure.
Yeah.
Like, so it is just like 3, you know, or something like that.
Yeah. And I'm not like, now seriously, it's pretty much just posting
And running
and
away.
then running. Yeah. Like I don't have time to sit with Instagram and stuff anymore.
No, but it is that. It can become a sinkhole.
Yeah.
That's why I have my, like, reply to questions, move on. You know, just...
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. What is it? This is the end.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Sinkhole the mind. It is very funny.
okay.
Maybe the only funny part in that movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
My brain is funny. Yeah. But yeah.
But but this is a question to you then.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to sort of like? What are you going to do to kind of make your art, like better for you, so you don't get into that same thing that you were doing last year? Because that's always disheartening.
Yeah.
You're going to spend 31 days drawing shit. You really don't appreciate yourself. You
Yeah.
did like one that you enjoyed,
Yeah.
and then the rest of them you just did stuff. Like,
Yeah.
how are you going to avoid that trap? Because
I think like just carrying on and doing the story.
yeah,
I think that's gonna be
The
that's
reward.
that's the end goal, and yes, the reward for sure. Just to have one completed. Well, it's gonna be like a comic book, I guess, more or less, which I think in the end is gonna feel really good, but also trying not to get sloppy,
Mhm.
like because I really wanted and my plan was to from day 10 go next level and really step up and put extra time and effort into the artwork. But because the format is really small, you can't go too advanced with a lot of things. Like excuses, and not enough time. So I kind of fucked up like day 10, even though like it came out pretty like it. It's the Pressure, I think, was the one, or was it Pick?
Which
No.
one was Pressure in yours?
Wait, oh yeah, Pressure. That one was still pretty bad. Pressure was 9, 10 was Pick, and Pick was the one that I wanted to sort of. That's where I wanted to pick up, pun intended. And so, like, if you followed my story, that's when the little boy becomes this big sort of monster,
Yeah,
more superhero-esque.
buff demon.
Yeah, buff demon. let's just call him that. Really kind of like badass Ghost Rider with horns, I guess. Horny Ghost Rider.
Horny Rider.
Yeah, Horny Rider. There you go.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Perfect. But I wanted that to be really comic book style, like superhero, muscular, Jim Lee type, really badass comic book-y. And I wanted to use references from my How to Draw Comics books and all of that stuff that's like all over my place. But there was no time. And I had to abandon that. And that sort of killed me very much. Like just because you had that dream and the ambition, and then just not able to put that time in. And that sort of made it sink even more. And then, well, yeah, here I am. I'm still going, and I'm gonna try to step up as much as I can. But like that really sucked.
Yeah.
And just that made it feel like, because I had done some sloppy work up until that point, but I had that in the back of my head as like, but then
Redemption.
that's where I'm gonna that's gonna be so fucking sick. And
Yeah, because you sent me the like, at this point, I'm gonna pick up.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Get what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I just couldn't deliver. Like it just, so it felt so bad. I really felt like I let myself down. And, now it's like, well, let's just continue it. And then I'm going to try to do the best I can with the days that I can. And we'll see where that sort of ends up, I think Instagram in general is it's not really any different from any other day of the year, really, for me. So, like, I don't feel that added pressure. So I'm just going to keep going. Like, I'm trying not to crash, but it is disappointing, really. Like, I feel like I disappointed myself, and I wanted to do better. Like, but, that just gives me the next sort of fire up the ass, I guess, for, well, preparing more, maybe like redoing this. If this turns out to be a cool story, then I can try and redo it and like do it justice.
But
I
we've
guess.
also always talked about making a comic, you know,
Mhm.
or making something. And I think this is the first time that you're doing something of this magnitude.
and continuing, yeah,
And continuing through, and you're forcing it with the community of Inktober, you know.
Yeah.
So now you don't want to quit.
Mhm.
And I think, like, something that Jody said was that she was using the time to kind of just do color studies.
Yeah.
And you do them every day.
Super
you know?
smart.
And it's such a, like, if I was going to take something away from this Inktober, is to really do that. Like, that is the smartest way. Like, if you don't enjoy drawing in ink, I don't think there's a reason for you to put 31 days where you draw with ink.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Put
That's,
in like 31 days where you just join the community for the ride,
Yeah.
but the ride is whatever you want to be good
Yeah.
at.
If you want to learn gouache, then you go gouache.
Yeah, you go
know.
31 days of gouache.
Exactly. That's,
Gouache-tober.
it's the smartest. Yeah, that's actually really, really smart.
Mm.
Like, utilize that time, but still be a part of the community and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's so many people doing it digitally anyways. Like,
yeah, and it
then-
doesn't really
no,
matter. and
no,
and
no.
I know that people are like, but it's about getting better at ink. And, like, it doesn't have to be that for everyone. Because,
Exactly.
like, if ink sucks and your artwork isn't being, you know, like, sure, you, like, some people don't need ink in their life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe another medium just brings out the best in their work.
Yeah.
That's the one you should be doing.
Or you've been working digitally all the time,
Yeah.
and now you want to do traditionally.
Yeah.
Then
Then,
this is perfect. Yeah, you
What-
do a full 1 month out of the year.
Mm,
It's not that much. So, yeah, it's genius.
mm.
Way to go, Jody.
I really like that.
But okay, so if you look at where you are now
Mm-hmm.
and the way it's going, do you see like it letting up, or is it just gonna go worse and worse and worse?
Thing is,
Because I mean, now how many do you have any prep work done from now on?
yeah,
Yes,
I do have. I've figured out some of the prompts up to. Okay, maybe not that far. I've actually used them because the ones that I've done now from. Let me see the prompts actually, because it's easier for me to not think about them, and then I don't have to pause because I have them in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Because now with the latest update on the iOS, you can photograph text. So I've taken a photo of all the prompts and just pasted them in my notes.
Super smart. I couldn't find that thing, so maybe
Oh,
it's
you have to
only-
turn it on in your, you like go into general and then go in somewhere, and there is a thing that you need to
Are you sure that
turn
it
on.
works for the 10?
Yes, it does.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you later. You have
Yeah.
to turn it on in settings.
I tried to find it. I just
Yeah,
couldn't.
but you suck.
Yes,
I
I
will
do.
help you.
I do.
I don't even remember where it is. Yeah, I think I have. Yes, I think I'm on. Yeah, no, today's the last one that I had,
Oh, really?
like as a thumbnail. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So,
yeah. So
yeah.
we're on the same level now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so after this, I need to actually find ideas for stock, roof, tick, helmet. Helmet is gonna be fine.
Actually, no. I've
have such
I've done
a-
thumbnails to tick,
you son of a bitch.
but yeah, tick. I
what
think
the
was
fuck is tick though? Like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do with tick?
I went super literal with that one.
You just
You'll-
drew
you'll-
tick.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with like TikTok or some shit. Not that the app. Now that I thought about it.
Tic tac.
And helmet, like I can share some of my ideas here. Like helmet, I'm going for like a big sort of Titan helmet that is like a cave or something.
The helmet is the one after tick.
See.
Damn.
Yeah, roof, I'll just draw some fucking rooftops.
Yeah,
Them
that's what
sort
I'm
of
doing.
like looking over the land or something.
Yeah,
probably
my
comp.
guys are gonna be camping out under
Hmm.
a roof,
Yeah.
and then
For example.
the
yeah.
tick is gonna attack them.
Ah,
So
very nice. Yeah.
yeah,
And then compass, I'm gonna be very loose with that one. Like really,
Yeah.
really fucking loose. Because my first idea with compass was to draw, you know how people would read time in the sand with the sun, sort of like they'd have this needle and then that's what I was thinking. And then I was like, no, this is a compass, not a watch. And I was like, God damn it.
exactly.
So I have nothing.
But you can do like the way you do a compass in nature is with water, and you add a leaf in water, and that it's always gonna spin or point north.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. It sounds super boring to draw. So I'll draw the swords.
Yeah.
And she will let it go, and it'll point her in the direction
True
she
north.
needs to go. Exactly, which is true wherever she needs to go.
Yeah. Just like
So that it'll be my compass now that we talked
Jack
about it.
Sparrow.
And this is actually the way that helps me get ideas. Sitting at home by myself, I'll think of nothing.
Yeah.
I'll be like, compass, compass, compass. I got it. Compass. Like, you know, it'll be the El Dorado
Compass.
thing.
Oh.
Compass hoe.
Yeah.
I'll draw a compass hoe.
But it just sounded like you were doing the
Yeah,
Thundercats.
but I wasn't.
compass. 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 Oh. Yeah.
No, it just sounds like you're saying compass hoe. That's
Yeah.
all I'm hearing. Not the Thundercats thing.
Compass. Compass.
No, Robert, no.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we have collide and shit, so I'll just
Yeah.
draw pressure one more time. At a different angle. But it's just,
Yeah, there's.
I think
they're
the thumbnails
so
have-
boring. The
No, I
fucking
don't
prompts
think
are
they're-
so boring.
they're not boring, but
Yes,
it
they
is
are.
hard to, because I think I don't think, like,
we
you
need
can-
something to complain.
No,
on
no. I don't
at
think the prompts are boring. Like, if
about.
you manage, because I had such a hard time with sour. I was like, how do
Yeah.
I fit that in? But it's me limiting, like, being too literal, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of like trying to expand on the prompt. And I had the same problem last year.
Mm.
Now that I look back, I was like, I should have done this.
Yeah.
I should have done that. But it's the pressure of
Yep.
doing one a day, coming up with ideas. So like one of the biggest learnings is to really next year just take the time
Prep,
since he releases
prep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not prep as in draw them.
No.
Prep
come
as
up-
in come up with
ideas.
all the ideas.
Yeah.
Have like for each of them at least 1, 2, or 3 ideas. You know, if you can't come up with more than one, then that's good enough.
Yeah.
And then do the thumbnails. Because when I have the thumbnails, they're okay to, you know. But I think I'm going to do something different next year. I don't think I'm going to do Inktober. Like, maybe do, like what we said, like maybe do our own.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe do something medium-based, you know, like change the medium.
Yeah.
Because I really want to do gouache, or I really want to get into like acrylic painting. Like I want to start painting stuff. Like I want to do art now. Like
Yeah.
I've never wanted to do art, but I don't want to do, you know, art that is like, oh, I drew lines and then I vomited red on it.
Damn it, that was my thing.
So I really want to just paint more.
Yeah.
So want to have like these quick sketches that I do, but I also want to do like, let's say I do a couple of pieces that are in ink and then I paint one. You know what I mean? Big time.
Mm.
And big time is probably going to be way smaller than you all imagine. But
A4.
still, exactly. Like so big that you can't wrap your mind around it.
A5.
So yeah, exactly. Just go smaller.
Yeah. Just keep it real.
But just that's what I want to do with it. So hoping that I will have time in the future to. I really want to do my own stuff.
I guess we'll
really-
see in a year. I guess.
Yeah, dude, definitely. Probably be lazy and just do Inktober again.
Yeah, probably.
But
But
yeah,
I mean, at least I think we cracked the code for how to prepare.
Oh,
and
dude.
really,
if I do Inktober next year, like, and I do the prep work,
Mm-hmm.
I will fucking kill Inktober.
Yeah.
Because my problem right now is that I can sit for 3 hours and just like tick.
Yeah.
Tick. Like I can't get past it. Like I have
kind of what I
nothing.
did. Like,
Yeah.
and then I just
And-
caved and like,
and you
let's just
chose-
do a fucking tick.
Yeah, yeah. and again, you're
Yeah.
fighting with that. Like,
Like it
No,
needs
I
to
did-
work in the story.
yeah,
Like,
it needs
that's
to work in the story,
thing.
but also like that. I don't want to do what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Just if that's
Just-
all you can do, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know.
But the thing is, nobody else will be doing that. Like,
Yeah.
maybe a lot of people will be drawing ticks, like actual
Yeah,
ticks.
but not your tick.
No. Maybe somebody's drawing
you can
somebody
tick
that's
that box.
ticking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Ticking off the box. Because that was going to be the other one, obviously. Because I like the literal aspect
Mhm.
of it. It's kind of fun. But yeah, again, it needs to work with the goddamn story.
And also on the subject of ticks, watch the movie. It has Carlton from Fresh Prince and Bel-Air in it,
Yes.
which is weird, and he's super buff. Like
And
crazy
Seth
buff.
Green.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. And also that guy that dies in every horror movie. That weird bald guy. He's the one in the cocoon. They got him like
Oh,
he has
yeah.
ticks all over his face. That's what it is. Like
yeah.
they use him as a breeding
Isn't he like the brother of somebody?
somebody.
famous?
Yes, he is. I think
Damn,
so. I think
we
so.
should know his name.
No, we shouldn't.
But yeah, the mad scientist.
The mad scientist
right?
guy, yeah,
Yeah.
or like the mad guy out there, yeah. So Carl-
steroid ticks.
yes, steroid ticks, and also Carlton.
And it's weed, I think. That
yeah, I don't
actually
remember.
He's like using steroids to heighten like make weed more potent.
Is that what
and
it is?
that's dripping
Yeah.
down on like a tick nest.
Yeah, something
and
like that.
that creates the
Bullshit,
monster
yeah.
ticks.
But
It's such a
totally-
nasty fucking movie.
Yeah, I
Yes.
feel like watching it though because I love that movie.
I
Like,
think it's
saw
on
it
Prime.
so many times, dude. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude, definitely on Prime. Everything is on Prime.
I got it on DVD.
But oh, you do?
Yeah, of
That
course.
is the best, the best fucking movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, just I don't remember what the point of this was, but ticks, everyone
Hating your own art.
Yeah,
is-
hating your own art.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not there right now.
No.
Like, because the way that I draw right now, like when I go back and look at them, ugh, don't go back. And if I go back 2 years and see the first Inktober that I completed, like even the pieces that I remember fondly are like,
Yeah.
So but that's the thing. I keep evolving it, so it feels fresh, although it doesn't stay fresh. You know, when you go back, there's like an evolution there that kind of motivates me to keep going. And then you have the community aspect, you have the ass patting aspect. You know,
You had the ass.
yeah,
Aspect.
aspect. and even though the social media part of it, which I thought was going to be epic, because the first year was epic, even though the drawing sucked ass.
Yeah.
It was really good. And then the second year, it was crazy when I doubled my following, you know, and got like 30,000 likes on an image or something like that, and 20,000 and 11,000. And this year, I have had none of that.
Yeah.
And I think in the week that has been, I've gotten 200 followers, which is cool.
Yeah, that's really good.
But it's still, you know, nothing compared to those the past 2 years.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I have, like, when I look at my account, I'm so happy that I have so many active followers that are so fucking encouraging, or, you know, they're just like, I love this part of the story, or, you know, like they're involved. They're following Opa and Brim.
Yeah.
And it's such a cool community, you know, outside of the Sketchbook Heroes bubble, that are appreciating the stuff that I'm putting out. And it feels like I'm creating a world that people can follow along, you know,
Yeah.
and eventually maybe they'll know, like, oh, shit, why did that, you know, like there'll be context to the images at some point when I can sort of bring it all together.
Yeah, but also when you eventually, or if you decide
yeah.
to release something, then you've built up so much sort of traction, I guess, or recognition with
Yeah.
your brand, quote unquote,
Mm.
that it'll be like, if somebody sees that in a bookstore,
Yeah, maybe.
they'll be like, oh shit,
It's out.
it's,
Okay.
it's
yeah.
oh my God, it's Ilya's. Like, you know, it's going to be one of those things. Like, I think that's really, really cool, because your work has such perfect recognizability, if that's a word. Like,
I think that is my favorite part, is that it's not like nothing else right
No.
now that is out there. Even if people have done, you know, this little girl with magical powers,
yeah,
swords,
I mean,
all
the
that
story
there,
is,
yeah.
well, I mean, technically there are only 7 stories, like,
Yeah,
that people
exactly.
keep retelling.
Yeah, exactly.
And we release thousands of movies every year. But, you know, it's still unique.
And that's something, the thing that you just touched upon there that I totally forgot was that the story part of it, which also keeps drawing the same thing interesting. Because remember when we talked about making comics, the very first episode, when we talked about like what got us to the point, like to
Yeah.
the place that we are, we wanted to draw comics.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
Cursed.
And then we tried comics and we're like, fuck no, drawing the same thing over and over.
Yeah. Not going to happen.
Not gonna happen.
And here
now,
we are.
and here we are. And
We ended up here anyway. Straight circle.
it's so straight circle. And the cool thing is that the story potential, because that's all I have, is so good
Yeah.
that developing the style is so worth it, so that I can tell the story at some point.
Yeah.
And like, for example, like everyone has missed this with Opa. Opa has a cursed hand, or like one hand that is black and one hand.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, and and if you see a lot of the images, even last year, she has one black hand that is a bit claw-like. And today, for me, or like not today, but the pressure image, it clicked. Like for me, it clicked. Like, of course, she's part of both sides of the power. She's the dark magic and she's the light magic. You can't have, like, you can't control the one without the other. Like, there's a balance thing that will be part of the story.
Yeah.
So to stop black magic, you have to have black magic. You know what I mean? Like, you have to balance the black and the white.
Yeah, there has to be balance.
The light
in
and the
force.
dark. Yeah. So there is no bad magic. It's just like it only, like, one of them, like, it's chaos and order, basically, like some type
Smart.
of
Black and white.
yeah,
good and evil.
It's good and evil. It's all, but you can't just have the one. You have to have both. And in that pressure one, when she blocks the magic, you can see, like, I've painted one eye is just full black.
Yeah,
and then she has the glowing pupil,
Mm.
and it's only the one side, and she has the black hand as well, holding the sword. And that hand is also, like, it's going to be, I'm thinking of making it like Akira, you know, like she can, that hand
like
will
Carnage type.
exactly that, but you know, it won't go like Akira, like it won't grow to the extent, but it'll still have that fluidity, magical
like ink splat. Ink.
Exactly, like the way that I draw
With
the white
stuff.
sword. Sometimes it goes into this venomish, Carnage type of
because
slime.
that would also be cool, because like if the white side and the sword is very hard and spiky, then having the black side or the inky side be more fluidy would also be
maybe
an opposite.
Yeah,
That
but I need to
works.
figure out how that works, because right now she can do a lot of things, and I need to kind of pull it back somehow later on when I've discovered, because right now I don't care, I'm just exploring.
Yeah.
But at some point I need to figure out what the limitations of the power is, because I'm thinking that she will use one more than the other, and eventually figure out that she has to use them both to get the result that she actually wants. Because one is more timid, you know, and like it's powerful, but there's something lacking. And then when you use the chaos one, everything goes to shit. And how to control that. You use one to control the other, and that makes it perfect, you know.
Yeah.
So fine, and that's what I'm saying. This is what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I'm drawing the same thing, but it's like it gets better, it gets evolved, it gets story. I get to add that story, and then I get, like, I discover something like yesterday, like, oh, if I use another type of, like, for the black stuff that is facing the light, if I don't use my usual pen, the parallel pen, because the parallel pen gets dissolved by the gel pen, so I get this sort of like bluish white color.
Yeah.
But if I don't use that pen and I use like a pilot liner or like a micron, or I can just cover the whole thing with the white. So I can get these pure whites in the highlights. So when the sword is burning or she extrudes the power, like I can get that and paint like the bounce light on something and not have lines, which makes it even more powerful and more bright. And that's, I think, why people love the Apple image.
Yeah.
So I'm discovering so much all the time. That's why I want to take it to painting. It's an easy thing that I can just whip up and then start painting, you know. And it's such a big place to explore. Like, I feel like I have so much to explore all the time.
Yeah.
That's why it's fun to do this fucking repeat thing.
Yeah.
And makes the repeat fun. But I usually hate drawing the same thing. And so I think finding, you know, whatever it is in what you're sort of like this month, really find what you appreciate and what you want to sort of, what do you call it, like develop.
Yeah.
And then focus in on that.
Yeah. And I think, like, well, what you said with the comics, like, that's something that I've always wanted to really get into.
Oh, I love comics.
Right? Like, so this is the best sort of practice for me to do that. And now I know that this format is a little bit too small. I need to draw a lot bigger if I want to do the details that I want to do. And yeah, so I'm also learning, of course, but mostly patience and storytelling, like just.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how you're doing it. Because you only have like a 3-panel type of, like, you know, 3-4 panels per page.
Yeah.
But I just can't see myself do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a hard.
It's so simple though.
But for
like,
me,
you
it isn't.
can't-
Like, I can't see those images.
It's just
The way
like,
that you put them up, I was like, oh yeah, that's something you could do. But when I try to, like, when I look at comics, I'm just like, there are so many pages here where nothing happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there are so many pages where they just stand there, which my drawings are basically that as well. But I just don't want to draw those pages. You know like what I mean? And that's why I was thinking maybe merging like my story in book form and having the like a
to get away
couple-
with writing your way out of those things.
and no, but also telling a more complicated story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to do like for example, a comic book that I have actually read a lot of, Blade of the Immortal. I bought 20 books.
It's
and,
awesome.
and it's
if you,
still
if
like
you haven't checked it out, you should really check it out.
at least the 3 first. Get the 3 first
I would
ones,
say even the
think.
5 first.
Yeah,
5
but-
to 7 first.
But after
ones,
the
they're
first
really good.
3, he stops doing the pencil work, and the
Oh,
pencil work is so
really?
good. Yeah,
Shit.
it just becomes less because he's just trying to do him faster. Because he just like, oh shit, he's doing what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Because he put out 20 books, and it was like he's still putting them out there,
Yeah.
and
crazy.
I don't even know if it's done. So yeah, so if you want to get 40 awesome books of samurais fighting and being immortal and having that kind of shit, check it out.
Yeah. Or
It's-
just get the first 3.
First 3 I think are great
Yeah.
for inspiration though.
Yeah. The second one was the first one that I got
Yeah, and
And
dude, it blew my mind because
it-
you got them first,
yeah.
and then I bought every other.
because I had that with me on a vacation. I was in Greece for 2 weeks.
That was it. Yeah.
And I think I read it every day, like reread it over and over
Yeah.
and over and over again. I was blown away, and it just like helped improve my artwork so much. And I started sketching and drawing so much. Nothing like samurai-esque at all, but just drawing more.
Yeah.
But it blew my mind. And then immediately I got home and I got the first one and then the third one. And then, well, we were hooked.
Yeah. It was so good, and they were so expensive back then. You know,
Yes.
because you didn't have money.
178 crowns for one book.
Yep, for one book.
And that today is probably almost 300 crowns.
Yeah, dude. I went there with like birthday money, and I bought books for 1,000.
Actually, no,
crowns.
329 crowns for one. That's
No,
it.
it was no. The first ones was 178. I think I have that like imprinted in my memory.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
it was
I
the
still-
blue. The blue one was the
the first one.
first one, right?
Yeah.
Where he has those like pronated swords
Mhm.
with the sword blockers.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But
oh
it's-
man,
yeah.
that first one too is just so epic. The
Yeah.
story, like, oof, it's good. And there's a live action movie that is actually okay.
Have not seen
It's
because
not-
I saw the
It's
anime.
not
I'm
super
like,
sucky, but it's I've seen a lot worse when it comes to anime movies. So if you don't know anything about it, you might actually really enjoy that movie. But yeah, the anime, there's 2 different
Two
ones.
different ones.
The
Yeah.
first one sucks.
Yeah.
Apparently the second one is like,
Sucks less.
Yeah.
Still
Still haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, but I've heard that it sucks less.
Yeah.
but it's not great.
But
in
just
any
get
way.
the books.
Yeah,
Just
the
get the books.
the books. Yeah, you don't even have to read the whole thing because it's a never-ending story.
And and it's all ink or
yeah.
pencil in
It
the
eventually gets all ink. He'll
Yeah.
have some pages, very few, that are like cover pages basically in the book chapter that are pencil, but the rest is ink.
it's
But it's
beautiful.
still beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
And putting that out, and it's a very like he knows nothing about fighting, and he kind of like gives you this stylistic fighting drawings, and I really enjoyed them. Like
But that's sort of where I want to be,
because they're sloppy. You can see how sloppy he is
Yeah,
at times. Like
but-
sometimes it's so bad, but it's so good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
But it's just not as like the first 3 books
No.
where he was like us. He was just like, I'm just gonna do it perfectly. It's gonna be great.
And
It's
those
just gonna
books
take
are the
me-
same size that I am drawing in.
Yeah,
but
they
I'm,
are.
he's probably drawing each page.
Dude, I don't know how big those must be, like the original.
Yeah, I'm guessing like A3
I
at
think
least.
A3 because when I've seen those comic pages, they look pretty big. Like what the
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, if I got to do this, but on an A3 page, there would be a lot of more detail and coolness.
And something, since we were talking about like the essence of this episode was going to be to sort of like feelings about your art, just to tie it back to that episode.
I hate everything.
Yeah. If you are at that place, I think it's really important to kind of like look back at what you've done up to this point.
Yes.
And then
Good point.
and then just say like, okay, I'm going to pull it back so that my output is smaller, less complicated, but I'm proud of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're doing what I'm doing, for example, it's a lot of fucking work.
You're raising the bar with each day.
Yeah. It's really,
and
really,
that's
I'm really stressed
not
about
sustainable.
today. No.
Like
So,
But if you do manage to keep it up,
yeah,
that's so impressive, and you've gained so much by the end of it.
yeah, it's only day 11.
Exactly.
and I haven't even done 11 yet.
Yeah.
But I think it's really smart to go back and because I know that I can in some way, shape, or form pull off what I'm doing because I've drawn a lot of these.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that most of you have not drawn you're not drawing something that you've like you do it even when it's not Inktober.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have a lot of practice, you know. But if you're doing something that is a bit of a challenge to you, pull it back. Do the exact same thing, but make it, you know, simplify and just like less of it, but awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I say awesome, I'm not talking about perfect stuff that you will love forever. No. It just has to not you're not supposed to hate everything you put out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Find like where time meets, you know, what you can
or no.
No, but what can you produce on the time
on
the deadline?
Time.
Yeah, on the limited time that you do have. Like,
yeah.
Because some artwork is like it's really good for, you know, half an hour's work. It's really good for an hour's work.
Exactly.
Because when I've done freelance work, I was like, if they just gave me another month, I would fucking kill this. But this is good enough. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And sometimes actually you gain more from the limited time.
The limited time, yeah.
If you have too much time, you're gonna overwork, and
also that
you're gonna hate it even more. But having that limited time, that's why I do that with my tattoos, because I know I produce better under that pressure. But I still have like an entire evening of creating, which is like, well, sometimes it takes 8 hours, sometimes it takes 1 hour.
Dude,
but it's
definitely.
still having that limit really helps. So yeah, I take back what I said with having like a full week to work on one piece.
No, but that works for you. But something that I've noticed, because when we started this show, I think we always talked about the fire up the ass because that's how we work. But now that I look at how I do things, except Inktober, I've stopped that. For example, the freelance gig that I was so cryptic about, like it's done. And I'm super happy to have that done and got some really nice, kind words from them, you know, about working with me. And the thing that I noticed there was that I did it really fast. I sent them, you know, like I did 4 concepts for them. I sent them in. They were like, okay, we really love number 4. We just don't want it, you know, this dark or this blah, blah, blah. If you could do these changes. And I just whipped it out, you know. I spent, I think, like 2 hours. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm, you know, done. Then I sent it in. I was like, okay, well, just give me the feedback that you have. I've tried to sort of pull back on the thing. And they were like, we appreciate that. Could you pull it back even more? And then, you know, I took their feedback and then I put it out again. And I only worked on this on weekends.
Yeah.
So I had a full month. I spent 2 weekends working on it, you know. And so I think I worked on it 3 days total. On 3 different, you know, like 2 on the weekends and 1 like midweek.
Yeah.
But I did 3 passes on it, but I had the time in between where I could rest.
Yeah.
So I finished it in like 2.5 weeks. And I worked on it like really intensely, and then I didn't see it for a week. You know, I sent it in, I got feedback, but I didn't touch it. And then I went in, I read the feedback again, went back to the image, and I was like, okay, I'll do the changes. I don't agree with all of them, but I'll try them out. Okay, that works. And then I sent it back in for a second round just to like, okay, I've done all the changes. What do you think? I got a last round of feedback. Also didn't agree. Tried them out. Turned out awesome. So sometimes you just got to let that go, you know, like, but I have like,
darlings.
yeah, but I also have this like the full week to not see the piece.
Yeah.
Because I've been drawing Inktober stuff.
Yeah.
And that week of like not seeing your own work and then going back to the piece, you have so many new ideas and inputs from other stuff that you've done that it's so much easier to tackle. Because when you do it like fire up the ass style, you do the one thing and then you have to send it in. Yeah. That's it.
Exactly.
And you never get that. You can't rework things. You can't like, oh shit, I would never erase that.
Exactly.
Just now I have that time. Yeah.
And go. Like, don't look back. Just go.
Yeah, so this one I feel like I could show. You know what I mean? Like I could look at this and like that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I've never done it. So it is, it was a cool thing to do, like, and a great way to work as well.
Yeah.
So it's more like the work that I do at work. Like, it feels like that, although the time limit there is shorter.
Yeah.
For most things, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's the cool thing. Like, when you do get one of these jobs, like, I mean, this is the dream job, really. Like,
yeah, if you can manage your time, that's the
Yeah.
thing, and like how you work with all this stuff, because
But it's always like every single time you get one of these jobs, it's always at the very, very least good moment of your life.
yeah,
It's
Oh, no,
always when you
always,
have
yeah.
50 other stuff that you need to do.
Mhm.
That's when these things come.
yeah,
And that's when you have to really do the whole, like, is it worth it?
yeah,
like-
dude, definitely.
Do I need to sleep this month? Yeah. Like,
I have the rest of my life to sleep.
yeah, exactly. Because, like,
Yeah.
there are certain gains that you will get with a job like this.
Yeah.
If anything, just to get it out there.
Mm.
And you will regret it for the rest of your life if you don't say yes to it.
Mm.
But then again, sometimes
It depends
it's
on what
not
you're
worth it.
Yeah, exactly, and it all depends on what you're sacrificing. Because, like I've said, like, it has been a lot of things this month. Like, I feel like everything in my life since COVID hit
I actually
happened
got one of them.
this month.
I was just gonna, like,
You got a
you remember the poster? Like, the
Which-
dude, the movie
oh
poster?
shit, yeah.
The guy that I was sort of
Yeah.
doing the poster for, he contacted me, like, out of the blue this week
Cool.
after months and months, of nothing.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like, I was like, "Dude, it's not like I can't."
Yeah.
Yeah, but he still wants to work with me though. Like, yeah.
Okay.
And-
well, for money now, I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like
and
fuck
that's
that. Yeah.
that's what I said, and he was
Yeah.
just like, "Yeah, just let me know how much, and let's do this." So like,
Okay.
he was super positive and very
Okay,
like,
yeah,
happy.
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like really bitchy,
Okay. Cool.
but no.
Very cool guy.
So yeah,
Apparently.
out of the fucking blue, there you go. So
but that's why you should
yeah,
treat everyone cool. Like,
Yes.
even if you are upset.
yes,
Because it can be more you than anyone else sometimes. As well.
Yes.
I feel like I do that a lot. Like, I'm like, oh, this is shit. And then you try it and you're like, that was fun. Fuck me and my brain. Yeah, well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is fucking awesome.
So now, yeah, obviously Inktober and all of this is going, like, I need to do that first.
Yeah. But, dude,
But-
if I got a gig mid-Inktober now, like
Mm.
another one, I'd probably not do Inktober.
Yeah, well,
But-
that's the thing.
And I think that's...
But I'm committed to this thing now, and I don't want to break it, you know?
Yeah, but for me, that's the thing. If it gets me work, like real work, then I feel like Inktober has done its purpose. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, because I use it as a...
It's
it is a bit of...
gateway,
Yeah, it's a gateway drug
Yeah.
to work, to work more. And... But I would say if you have, if Inktober is causing you physical pain, don't do it. If it's ruining relationships in your life, don't do it.
No, yeah.
It's when it's having a negative effect that is, I don't know, like, it's not good for you. It's not going to gain you
Well, a
anything.
negative effect.
A negative effect. Yeah.
Just like
but,
period.
no,
you
yeah,
know.
but I'm just saying that Inktober does have stress.
Yeah.
But should you cave in immediately? No.
No. You
But
need
it-
to tough it out,
I think
but there is a limit.
there is a
Yes.
limit.
And
Yeah,
I totally
exactly.
agree with that.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, there is
But with
a...
this, like, he's waited so long. It's
No. He can wait. That's the
Exactly.
thing. Yeah, because
So-
they haven't paid you shit
No,
for the
no.
first two, like, things that you sent them. And they were
Exactly.
so good.
yeah.
So,
And
definitely.
that's what I told him to.
Yeah.
Like, you already got it.
Yeah,
Like,
you have what you need. Like, I'm not
Exactly.
going to give you more. Yeah.
But then he's like, no. I want to continue it, and like, of course I'll pay you.
Mm.
Right. So
But, yeah.
yeah.
Maybe you should get a deposit. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Let's start, like, a starting fee, and then I'll send you the finished piece when, when you've
Exactly.
sent me the rest of the money.
Mm.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think just...
Exactly. You need to really reflect on what's important and
Mhm.
not, and be honest. It's not the end of the world if you're not finishing Inktober.
Like I said, only finished 2 out of
5.
the 9 that I've done.
Yeah. 2 out of 5 for me.
It's not great.
No,
It's not great.
it's not a good percentage,
No.
but we're still doing good.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think
we feel okay. We're not in any mental asylum yet.
no. I feel that like although they're getting more complicated because I'm stupid, they're still
Stupid
not
is as stupid does.
exactly. But I don't feel like there is pressure to do them.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it's eating away at me. Like there's been so much other stuff this month. You know, like the knee has been a big thing. The lack of sleep. So I don't really feel like, oh, I'm losing sleep because
Not just
I
saying
was
knee.
already losing sleep.
Yeah.
So if I stay up and draw, like it doesn't affect it. I still get the 4 hours that I got before, and then I turn around in bed, and then it hurts, and then I don't sleep.
Yeah.
So I still get 4 hours.
Inktober.
Inktober. So you go up early and do Inktober.
Exactly.
So just, yeah. I would say, though, if you've listened to the previous episodes about not quitting and stuff like that, if, like, just tough it out if it isn't causing you any, like long-term negative effects, I guess.
Exactly.
Because it'll teach you to work under pressure, to work, within a prompt or a brief. Like it'll force you to work and produce when you don't feel like producing, and
Exactly.
that's a job,
Yeah,
like
yep.
that's how it is. Like, and if that
It's-
doesn't jive with you, maybe art isn't what you should be doing. You know what I mean? As a living, I mean,
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
should
yeah.
always do art.
Yes.
But maybe working with it, because I just read on Twitter about a dude that I saw there. He was like, oh, I've worked in the gaming industry for this amount of time. And I just, like, after, like, a couple of years of therapy, I just realized that the job that I've wanted all my life is not good for me. And I have to stop working in this industry. Like, I'll do art outside of it, but I don't want to do it in this industry because it's, it's the stress, it's the thing. And if you can fucking figure some of that out, earlier, before you get burned out and fucked up, it's way better.
Yeah. I think, I'm super happy I figured that out as well without having to talk to anybody.
No, but that's the thing. Like, it doesn't matter how you come to it. It's
No.
just that you
The
realize it.
realization that, just because it sounds cool and looks cool on paper doesn't mean that it's like fulfilling for you.
Yeah.
So really take time and figure out what you want. Like
Yeah.
it's such an important thing. And we're going way, way too deep here.
No,
so I'm
I
not
think
going
this is
in.
good.
But-
I think this
but
is good.
It's, it was super important. And then actually having the balls, like if you have those or not, doesn't matter. The
And for those
metaphorical
who do,
balls
Yeah.
to quit.
But just for context, because we do have an influx of new listeners, I
Oh.
think thanks to Inktober.
Yeah, that's
Robert
true.
used to work at Lego.
Yeah.
Just to, like, get a point across here. Like, oh, you just quit.
Yeah, I
Robert,
just
like,
quit.
Robert was a janitor and he quit.
No.
So, no.
No, I'd done the whole studied for 3 years and I became
Dude, you've studied for like 7 years or
forever.
something.
Yeah,
You've
I
taken
know.
so many things.
Yeah, well, I tried,
Like-
so many different things because I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like studying for me was a way to just find out what I didn't want to do and maybe hopefully steer me in the right direction.
That is the worst
I know. Yeah, that's
reason for studying. No, it's not wrong.
No.
I think it's a very good tactic.
Yeah.
But not in countries where your student loan
No.
is heavy. You know what I mean? Like
Normally it goes the other way around.
Yeah.
Like you study art because you want to become this artsy person. No, for me it was just like, okay, this will allow me to try all of these different things and then see which one of these that I hate the least so I can keep going that route.
Yeah.
But anyways, I studied my ass off and finally ended up at Lego in Denmark, and it was seriously the
Dude,
dream.
I remember when you got the yes, and
Yeah.
or when you were doing the test, even like when they wanted you to do the work test and everything.
Yeah.
And you were so excited, and then you fucking got it, and I got it.
Yeah.
Like we both got our dream jobs.
It was
like,
crazy. It was so
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Dude. And just getting that job, I think it's one of the best moments of my life as well. Like, it felt incredible. My dad cried when I got it. Like,
What a wuss.
exactly. Like,
Men crying. Boo.
none of you out there really know my dad, but if you know my dad, you know
he
that
does
he's not.
cry.
he's
Yeah,
not that
he
deep.
hits little kids.
Yeah, he does. No, but it was such a big deal. And for me, I thought like, this is it. This
Yeah.
is the dream.
This is the creme de la creme of art. Yeah.
And then after being there 1 year and still feeling like I'm not feeling it. Like
Yeah.
it's not.
It's not what
me,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
The job was cool and all, and it got me a lot of cool perks, and I met
And
so
friends,
many
yeah.
cool friends. Yes, yes. But then I just said like, okay, so after 1 year, I gave myself another year to find a new job within Lego or somewhere else,
Mhm.
or quit. And it just came to that point where they didn't have a position for me that I fit into or wanted at
Mhm.
Lego. So I just had to quit and started my own business, went out as a freelance illustrator for a couple of months and did everything, like literally everything I could within graphic design and illustration.
Oh, yeah, shit. You worked at like 2-3 different places that
Yeah.
you hated. Or
Yes.
like you didn't hate all of them, but
Yeah, well, yeah, kind
but
of all of them.
kind of all of them.
No, but I did a lot of cool stuff as well. Like it was fun doing some concept stuff
Mhm.
for different design bureaus and whatever. Like anything that I could get a hold of, really. And just like, after that, realizing or just trying the tattoo thing. Like that was
Mhm.
even that I didn't know I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, okay, let's see.
But you've always been the guy that would go back to zero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I could never
Reboot.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were like, I'm gonna become an apprentice. I was like, dude, you worked at Lego. Who the fuck wants to go to like a that kind of position? That's
Mhm.
like below,
It's not getting
it's not
paid.
even a job. Yeah,
No.
it's not even a fucking job. You're
It's-
just like gonna
grown-up
tailgate.
daycare
Yeah.
center.
No, dude, basically. No, but it's
Yeah.
basically just hanging out,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, that was
depending
a
on the fucking tattoo studio as well.
Yes.
Sometimes it can just be,
big slavery.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
Exactly. Just like you just do chores
Yeah.
for
so
someone,
many
some
of,
other lazy motherfucker.
so many
yeah.
of the people I know in the industry have gone that way.
Yeah.
And like, even our
yeah,
friend
our
Prak
friend. Yeah,
has,
I always think of him. Like that sucked.
like it was so bad he eventually just quit.
Quit
Yeah.
tattooing all and all. And he had this like if you think of that, I have a specific style with Opa. He had this occult, minimalistic, fucking genius work that
So
was
beautiful.
so good.
Yeah.
And it looked great as tattoos. You know what I
Perfect.
mean? Like it looked awesome on paper.
On
and then he-
t-shirts,
on
on
t-shirts,
posters,
on posters,
on
everything. Yeah.
But
Like,
tattoos, perfect.
dude,
like,
so perfect.
I was so jealous when he
No,
started.
but he fucking just threw like a match and a little like flame, and it had this little like geometric, bullshit around it. And
Yep.
you were like,
I hate you.
why does that work? Like
Yeah.
that is nothing. You've basically done nothing
Mm.
for $1,000, or not bucks, but like crowns.
Yeah.
But it's so minimalistic, but so powerful in its expression, and
Yeah.
they fucking made him quit. Like,
Yeah.
those are the people that I hate.
Yeah.
That's why.
Like, why?
Yeah, and you see them in art schools. You
Mhm.
see these fuckers everywhere, and they just kill that flame in someone.
Yeah. But I mean, I think like that's also like you need to go through that ringer in a way because
of
you need to
course.
be hardened mentally as a tattoo artist because you are going to
Yeah.
meet some really fucked up people
Yeah,
And
fucked
you're
up
gonna-
people like tattoos.
and you're going to have to like be more professional with them. God, I can't really explain how I mean here.
But I see what you mean. Like,
It's like you need to take control over these people, and
Yeah.
some of these people are like
unstable
killers
Yeah.
or like really, really fucked up people.
Mhm.
But you still need to step over them and take charge. And like, if they're not sitting still, you need to
You
tell
need to
them.
tell them to
to
sit
sit
the
still.
fuck down.
And I'm not good at this because my apprenticeship was fucking, flowers and
Peace,
rainbows.
bruh.
No, but so you need to go through that in
Yeah,
order
yeah.
to harden yourself. But some of these quote unquote masters in the industry are just douchebags,
Or cunts.
and they
I think cunt
Cunts.
is
Yeah,
a bit
probably.
heavier on
yeah,
this fucking
we don't
thing.
use that enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we don't go there enough.
So yeah, they just just thinking of Prakash
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
then thinking like how many other people have they
Fucked up.
Yeah.
For no reason.
probably like equally good artists.
Yeah. And he was tight. Like his lines were
Yeah. Like,
fucking solid.
He wasn't supposed to be an apprentice. He
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
done.
He was done. Yeah. If he was
Long-
gonna do the stuff
long
that he
ago.
was doing, he was done. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But then,
Yeah.
take that flame, you stomp it enough, spit on it.
Mm-hmm. Out it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it's sad.
don't let anybody ruin your dreams. and
Exactly.
Especially
Move
not
on.
Inktober.
Yeah, no, but just full circle or
yeah.
straight circle.
Yeah.
Like that is it.
That's it. But yeah, hope you guys got something out of this topic or episode. Keep hanging in there. We're almost through it. Just the last fucking
Rest of it.
rest of it. Exactly.
but do take it an image at a time.
Yeah.
Reach out to our community, like if you have struggles, like if you're on our Discord, just write like, I can't figure this one out.
You will get help.
We can all share what we're working on for that prompt. Like maybe mine won't work as much, but maybe the essence of like the ideas that we can all spawn out.
Yeah.
It'll be helpful enough, because I feel that I get stuck in my own head more often because I don't want to ask for help. And then when I do, I was like, that was actually fucking brilliant. I should have asked 4 hours ago and I would have been done.
Yeah.
So use the community around you, or join ours and just ask for ideas. If you are out of ideas, fucking ask.
We're right there.
We're right there. And I think everyone is like loves to help out as well. So
yeah.
And if you to find our community, go to the Sketchbook Heroes Instagram page, or I think Ilias Patlis. I think the link is in my bio as well, or sketchbookheroes.com. Maybe it's there. I don't remember.
I don't know. You'll find it.
You'll find it.
Google
or
it,
ask
bitch.
or ask me. Yeah. Ask us.
I mean, cunt. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's just like hang in there. If it's working for you, although you're stressed, and try to complete it. I think it'll be a reward in itself by the end.
Yeah. October is almost over, and then you get to sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And thank
Stop
you for
complaining.
And also, we've said a lot of things. This episode is about everything, nothing. It's about how we feel about all these things.
Yeah. The pressure of Inktober.
The pressures, yeah. So just feel free to just share your thoughts on the
Discord.
episode discussion
Yes.
channel on the Discord.
Yeah.
We
or
always-
reach out to us directly on Instagram or on sketchbookheroes.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little chat there if you haven't seen it.
We haven't.
Yeah, I just fucking someone wrote on it and I was like, what? We have a chat?
Cool.
So apparently Wix added a feature where we now have a chat box in our fucking webpage that people write to.
So yeah.
Yeah, mostly spammers and some asshole asking about t-shirts, but hope you listen to this one.
Asshole.
Asshole. No. But
I haven't said asshole in so long.
asshole.
Asshole. Yeah. Good one. Yeah.
Cool.
Moving on?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
I have no idea what we've said. We've said a lot of things.
Do we ever?
Yeah, but I'm supposed to name this episode. What the fuck am I supposed to name it?
Inktober something.
Catch up.
There
3,
we go. Yeah.
2, what? Bah, boop, boop. Moving on. Toolies.
Do we have any?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Legs. No.
No tools?
I have nothing. I use the same tools.
Yeah,
as last
same.
week.
Same. We are the same tools.
I just
we use
do
the
them
same
better.
tools.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've started implementing the whites now.
Very nice.
So the Faber-Castell, what was that? The brush pen?
Oh, yeah. The pit pen.
The pit pen.
Pit brush pen.
Pit brush pen. That's what I use.
With white ink.
Yeah.
I use that as well. I also discovered, I bought like all the white pens that Pen Store had. So I just like, oh man, this Faber-Castell white isn't covering like fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to really draw in the same place to kind of make, like, and then I discovered that I remembered that I bought a million more. So I just took one, like a Derwent one, and it's a bit thicker, like a lot sturdier pen. And that one kind of just flows the white out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm able to work a lot faster. It kind of like it gives me the same type of white that the Pit pen gives us.
Really?
But in color pencil.
Ooh.
So yeah, so you can go light, but you can also just like mark. Yeah, just mark it down. But you can do fades with it. So you can control mark and then fade, so you get both of them.
Okay.
So it's a really good pen that I just recently saw.
What was it called again?
It's Derwent, the brand.
Derwent. Okay.
Yeah, probably German, like all of them.
Derwent?
Derwent, yeah. No, but it's just a white one. I don't know what it's called. Like I can look it up, but it's really, really fucking good, and it just sped up everything. You know.
Okay.
Because on Friday when we were doing the watch one, I had this simple idea with the eyes, you know, in the dark that were looking, and I was like, I'm just gonna. So I did this. I had this great idea. It was such a simple concept. Had I done it in black, but I made all the leaves for the first time in white.
Of course.
And I was using the fucking the gel pen. And it took forever, like compared to how long it would have taken. You know, like it wouldn't even have taken 10 minutes to do the whole thing with the black one. But yeah, but that's where I discovered the pen because I wanted to, you know, just fade the edges, like make it more like
feather it.
Yeah, feather it. That is great, Robert. Thank you.
Yeah.
I did that, and that pen just made it so at least that didn't take forever as well with the Faber-Castell one.
Awesome. So
the Derwent was a lifesaver, and now I use it for everything that is white.
Of course.
So that one, gel pen, and that one, and pet pen are the go-tos.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
And yeah.
So we had some tools.
Ish. Yeah. No one's going to ever
Moving
know.
on!
Moving on! And we're back.
Retro time.
Retro time.
Right.
Are you ready? No, just kidding. No, I have not. Okay, I'm tired now.
You scared me.
I tried hyping it up, but I've seen nothing.
Yeah.
I've seen Free Guy again.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep.
Was it equally as good as it never was? Yeah.
No, I kind of liked it less.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. No. It's exactly what we said.
It's a movie that sells out, I think. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
it just goes from being an original idea to a Disney movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Don't watch it. Or watch it because it's out for free on the Disney on the Plus.
But what I can compare it to when it comes to, like, it's when American movies add the American flag and then suddenly the movie kind of changes. Like, it's because the movie isn't about patriotism, but then they add that one scene that ruins the whole movie.
It's when a band becomes religious.
Basically that, yes.
Like, now everything is all about God.
Yeah.
You know, or religion.
Exactly. And that is my problem with this movie as well. It is this like free guy. It's the guy in the video game, and he doesn't hurt anyone, and I'm fine with that premise.
Yeah, because
that's
then
fun. At some point it becomes a Disney movie. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And Spider-Man with Garfield, the cat, also has that problem where it's like it's a Spider-Man movie, and then suddenly it's America, we have cranes and we have Spider-Man. Get to the other. You're like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Like you could have done the whole helping the guy, the Spider-Man, to get to the other side without doing that one thing.
I think you had the exact same monologue last week.
Yes, but it wasn't about Spider-Man.
Yes,
no,
about
but
Spider-Man.
no, I've had this.
You drew the exact same parallel.
We're
talking about Free Guy, and then
we didn't
Spider-Man,
talk about Free Guy. No, did I?
Last time you did.
Am I in a loop?
Yeah, you're in a loop.
My life is in a loop.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
But yes, we get your point.
Yes.
And
I've made this point like 5 times on this podcast. So.
Yes.
But we have new listeners now, and they need to know. No, it doesn't matter if it's Swedish flags or American flags.
No, but like, don't fucking shove it in our faces all the time.
Yes.
Like,
and we've talked about that with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, we need strong female leads, and then you just make everyone a strong female lead. You're like, that's not how it works. You need, like different people.
The balance. The good.
Balance. Yeah, good, evil.
Exactly.
No?
Power
balance.
You don't? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Just like make everyone else stupid, and then you just make, No, you need to balance. Fuck it. I'm back.
I get what you're saying.
I'm back on the escalator. I'm out. Okay.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I haven't seen that much, like anything new, more or less.
No, I've just seen What If.
Yeah. I started that Jupiter's Legacy show that you saw.
But you told me you said Jupiter Ascending.
Yes,
I was like, why did you see that? You could tell by the trailer that it was going to be dog shit. And you were like, but you saw it.
But you saw it. You
like,
it.
I haven't seen it.
No. So I've seen maybe the first 4 episodes of it. And like it's okay, but like it's good, but it's not good.
Yeah, I know.
It's so
And I don't like. There are a lot of things I don't like about that show.
yeah.
But there is an element in the story that kind of is there all the time that I want. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's just a small part of the storytelling, like some parts that are great,
Yeah.
but then they put all this other shit in there
Yeah.
that you don't really need.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's there's something there though.
Yeah.
Like, and it kept me going.
Mhm. But I do recommend you finish it because
Yeah.
like there is like something happens along the ride that for me was like, even if you don't like the show as a whole, that part made it worth it for me.
Okay. Yeah. No, but I will. I'll finish it
Because it's a
I
dark
need-
show.
I need
You know
to
what I
finish
mean?
it.
That's what I
Yeah.
like about it. It's not a Marvel movie. It's not this where there are, like where people are dying and stuff, but it's all Disney.
Yeah.
They don't have this here. Like,
No, but it's still toned down. It's
Oh,
not
it
The
is.
Boys.
Yeah.
Like, but
No,
so
it's not
it,
The Boys.
so
The
it
Boys
feels
is insane.
Yeah,
It's
it
somewhere
feels
in between
safe
these two. Yeah,
in a way.
it is safe, but
To me, like, I'm more inclined to go the Boys route.
oh, dude, the
because-
Boys route is my
Yeah.
jam.
Oh, yeah.
because it is so unforgiving. It's like Game of Thrones for superheroes.
Yeah.
Like we're like, oh, you like that guy, but he dead now.
Yeah. Yeah, and Seth Rogen is producing that one too. Like, I didn't
What the fuck?
remember.
Yeah.
He's
No,
doing
we
like
did talk about it. We did talk about it.
like he's doing like every awesome superhero thing, more or less. He's a part of.
Yep.
But yeah, so I started that one, and then I also started the new season of The Sinner, which came out.
Yeah,
Well,
one show
kind of
that
a
I
week ago.
haven't even heard about.
No, it's not at all a geeky show. It's this detective type of thing,
Yeah.
and each season is its own case.
Mm.
So one season is from start to finish. 3 different cases now, then with 3 seasons, with Bill Pullman as like the lead detective dude. And you just follow along and try to figure out what the fuck is happening.
Mm.
And there's always this sort of big kind of weird twist in all of these seasons.
Do they have Greek flags at some moment, and they're all become super Greek patriots?
Yeah, super hairy Greek.
Super hairy Greek
Hairy Greek.
patriots.
Ramoto.
They
Yeah,
just start
exactly.
speaking, and then it just reverts back to the movie, like
Yeah.
nothing happened. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
Yes.
we created everything, and then it just goes back.
Pullman.
Greek Pullman,
Greek Pullman.
the main actor in this
Oh, yes.
movie.
Yeah, he is kind of hairy. So maybe.
There you go. He's probably Greek.
No,
we
but it's-
invented Harry.
I've enjoyed the 2 previous seasons. The first one was really epic. The second one, not so good. The third one now seems to be better than the second one, I think. So we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, I am enjoying it so far. I really want to see Squid Games, though. Or Squid
Yeah,
Game.
everyone's talking about Squid Game. Yeah.
Which is why I am not watching it, because everybody's
same.
talking about
But
it.
I just don't watch it.
Even my
because I don't-
mom called me and said, "Have you seen it yet? It's amazing."
I don't know why. I heard your mom with a like Asian accent.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
Chinese
No,
accent.
she definitely always speaks in an Asian
I don't want to
accent.
do it though.
No, don't do it.
I feel like I've done
Don't-
enough accents in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
No, good. I actually was thinking on the way over here, I'm like, maybe I should speak in a British accent all day today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's very good.
we should do that. One episode, the British.
We can
episode.
do white.
Yeah,
White
yeah.
Paley.
I'm great.
Paleys.
I'm like one of the best whites ever.
Best white.
I don't know what I mean at
I
all.
don't know.
No. But I really want to see that show because it seems like I can't go into YouTube now without seeing one YouTube clip that is like breakdown of
My
the show.
brain is just going with the paleo stuff, and I'm like, a paleo diet. It's food that white people eat. Just my brain is just. I'm tired now.
This is,
It's just
again,
spiraling.
At this stage, I'm really sad that we're not taping the shows anymore because the look that I just gave you just says it all. Just shut
No,
up.
I thought you farted.
Just shut
no.
up. No.
Is
So
it
I
over
want to
yet?
see that show. And is there another show that I want to see?
No, but Squid Game looks cool. Like I like the concept of the people that are running that
Yeah.
game within quotation marks. It's a pretty cool sort of
one of my clients compared it to like a combination of Old Boy and Battle
New Boy.
Royale.
Just like
And New
New
Boy.
Boy.
New Kids on the Block and Old Boy.
Old Boy. No, but yeah,
Yeah.
Battle Royale is
Ba-
what I got from
Yeah.
the gist of it.
Exactly. And I love that movie. I haven't seen that in ages.
Dude, neither have I.
But I was
But maybe that
obsessed
is
with it.
worth revisiting.
Yeah, actually,
Like,
that'd be cool
retro,
to.
yeah.
We should see that and start watching the show.
Because
just
I know that
to-
people have compared it to the other one as well. The what do you-
Hunger Games.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
okay.
the one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that makes sense.
I've read the books. I've seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember any of it. Like
I-
it's just like I didn't
I
enjoy
enjoyed.
it.
I can't remember if I've actually seen the last movies. I don't think so.
I think I have seen all of them because I think my wife really wanted to see them. She
yeah,
thought they
but
were
I've enjoyed all of the movies.
For me, they feel like Twilight. I don't know why, but they're better.
yeah, but they're
better.
dated now too.
Sure,
So they were good when they
Sure,
came
that
out.
was the problem.
I really want to see the Maze Runner trilogy though.
No, I don't. I've read the books.
I've heard that the movies are like better than you think. That they're darker and like you got monsters and stuff. But yeah, nobody that I talk to wants to see them.
No, have they read the books?
No.
Well, the only thing I don't like about the books, or my biggest sort of pet peeve, is that the kids curse, but they don't curse with curses. They use their own made up, like frick or something like that. It's so dumb that it gets annoying.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they do that all the time. You know, like they curse. No, it is. That's not nice. Yeah, I know.
That's not nice. Yeah. Curse you, watch.
Why? Like this? Is this the third person that we've been looking for the show?
Yeah.
Like
I
my
think so.
watch is the.
It's
fucking-
like that little, just funny, what do you call them? Like that gimmick thing.
I don't know, like puppet.
No, but they always have like a little mascot. Our mascot.
Siri is our mascot.
Yeah.
That's not a very nice thing to say. Like what?
Fuck all that. I haven't seen shit. You haven't seen shit. Let's talk about what we actually have seen.
I saw the intro to Final Space episode 3.
Fantastic. Wasn't it good?
Yeah, it was really good. I fell asleep like immediately.
Yeah.
I
Gary.
remember. Yeah,
Gary. What if?
What if?
Finally. Final. What if? So I actually wasn't sure last week if we were going to get another episode or not.
Yeah, the previous one felt
like
somewhat
that,
final.
it-
Yeah.
It would have been a great sort of final episode.
Yeah.
And then we got the final episode. And it was good.
Yeah, it
But
was good,
kind
but
of
it was also
like you said, like it sort of reverted back to the meh
yeah,
towards the end.
towards the end. Yeah,
But in the beginning, it kept the same
No,
momentum
no.
of the
Yeah.
previous episode, and it was really
I think the problem I had with this
Thor.
episode is that it was
Party Thor.
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
I haven't heard that one before.
That was great.
yeah.
Yeah, I love drunk. Thor.
But my only problem is really that they, it felt like the same episode,
Yeah, yeah.
which is, I guess, the point because it was a continuation. But just stakes, man.
Yeah.
Again with the stakes, like it really.
But
felt,
this is the one that I have been telling you about that it sort of they hinted of in the trailer that
Yeah.
released a long time ago, where they were gonna do this big epic Avengers mashup of all of these different characters. So we like finally got it, but like was
But
it worth it?
No, I didn't feel the excitement for
No,
it. Like
no.
the first one when it's just
Black Widow and Hawkeye. Yeah, yeah.
Like when they run around
That's fucking
and all the
intense.
fucking it's intense.
Mm.
This one, the stakes are supposed to feel higher or be higher,
But no.
but no, you don't care in that sense. Like, and they're all powerful.
We
here,
want
and-
steaks, but we got meatballs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yes,
Yes.
And them,
Like I love meatballs as much as the next person,
but not for final
like,
dessert.
Not when I've ordered a fucking steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think just spoilers here for anyone that hasn't listened to that episode,
Well,
you go watch that instead.
Yeah.
But I would say that my problem with this episode is how sort of happy the ending is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it all just works out, which sucks. You need something to happen that is negative
Yeah.
to sort of like, oh shit, like fuck, like some of them, you know, like some happy endings, but not really. You know, like you need something to kind of ground that.
They're
like,
all safe.
They're all safe.
And
Yeah.
they're all okay, and they're all back home and happy again.
Yeah. What the fuck? And the only one that could have been a bit dark, they even saved that one. You know, like why? Why do you feel the need to fucking do that? You have. Like, we'll appreciate the happy part more if something dark really happens. You know what I mean? Like a opposite there.
All of these characters are from a multiverse version.
Yeah. Did you see the final like end credit scene as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also happy. Like.
Yeah.
Okay, so that dark part was also now erased.
Retconned. Yeah, and removed. Yeah.
Of course, he's in cryo, whatever.
Yeah. It was so
but
disappointing.
we didn't actually get to see if it was him or not.
No.
So like that could be a cool twist, hopefully.
But it would have been nicer to be left with a what the fuck? Because this wasn't what the fuck. It was just like I guess since everything else was joyful, why not this? Yeah. It would have been nicer to have like, oh, by the way, fuck you, and if we make a second season or not, that's like we'll leave you with this.
But I think like Dean would love this for sure.
Dude, Dean loved.
Like so again, like you know that it's catered for the younger audience. I think it's only that they're just like I think they're taking bits and pieces of it, and that's continuing in the MCU. Like Dark Strange, for example, I think will be.
Love Dark Strange.
He's gonna be a part of
because he's merged with his dark part. You know what I mean? Like it's not the dark one.
No,
it's like a merging of the two Stranges.
Yeah.
So he's kind of balanced out the dark and normal Strange into one, you know, super powerful Doctor Strange. Like I kind of like that little crazy look in his eyes. I mean, he's basically the coolest guy in that show now.
He can go toe to toe with the Watcher and like Super Mega Ultron. Like,
dude, that was fucking sick. He was like, if I kill you, then this will work.
Yeah,
and
like that was
pretty epic. Yeah,
yeah. And then I loved the arrow scene. I thought that was pretty cool too, to tie it in with the previous episode, with like. This one's for you, like channeling her inner Hawkeye and just like getting that. That was cool. Like,
but the whole like build up to that moment. Like,
did she really have to ride the motorcycle up like 1,000 stairs?
Fucking yeah, it was felt so annoying. Like,
yeah, I'm with you 100%.
So weird. It's such a weird, nonsensical build up, and I was like, they drove away from him, but they're super close to him. Like I didn't get you know what I mean? Like when she was driving,
makes
like
no sense.
Ultron was on the left hand side, and then she was driving towards the right. In like how I saw the movie, you know, like it felt like she was driving away from everyone. But then suddenly she jumped up behind him. I was like, how did she get there? Like she was driving, away from everything. Like how? What? Like, can she also control the multiverse? Everything is possible in the multiverse? Like, what's happening here? It's so weird. Yeah. But I did like the thing in the eye. Yeah. But you didn't need the build-up because it was confusing.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, it's not a bad episode.
No, it's not a bad. Like, that goes without saying here. Yeah. We're nitpicky.
We are definitely
bitches.
Yes. This is what happens when you have geeks with microphones.
It's not you, it's us.
Yeah, it's us. It's okay to leave. Yeah. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
It was like, of course, it's nice to have happy endings for all of these characters.
No, it isn't. It's rubbish.
Yeah, and in some places illegal. But yeah, like, I don't know, 3 out of 5, maybe 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, like 50.
All in all, 50, of the like now that we have the full complete show,
2 episodes were really good.
2 episodes were really good. So yeah,
no, like, 3 episodes were really good.
A solid,
because I like the zombie one a lot, and then the previous one, number whatever the fuck it is,
9,
the Terminator one, were like my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
I think I really enjoyed the first episode as well. I kind of like that one. Like it is
Agent Carter.
Yeah. She did like Captain Carter. Yeah, Captain Carter. Like she was very cool.
Yes.
Like I think that I feel that they focused in
They hit
Just
the
enough.
they hit the right notes with.
But I was thinking like that
what if.
but that episode is exactly the kind of episodes that I would usually hate because it's usually they focus too much on pleasing the public. Like, we're gonna do a feminist thing. Yeah, do that without saying it. You know what I mean? Just do. And I feel that they succeeded.
That's
and
what
it
they
made
did.
it powerful.
Yeah.
She is awesome. Like, I don't even want Captain America anymore.
No,
you know
she's
what I
so
mean?
much
Like,
cooler.
she's so much cooler.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
is so badass.
Yeah.
And the first time she tackles the car, like, as impressed by herself as she, like, I'm equally impressed by that. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
And that's how you do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to shove it in everyone's face. Like, it's right. Like, we're watching the same thing as you are, you know? Like, you don't have to tell us.
Yeah. And then I think the most hyped episodes were the worst ones, apart from the zombie one. The zombie one was fun,
That was,
I love that.
Like,
but I was really hyped for Killmonger. I was hoping that would have been really
I didn't
epic.
know he was, like being
you
the
hadn't
thing.
seen
Yeah,
the trailer.
I don't watch those.
But yeah, so I was stoked for that, and then just like yeah,
Now, for me, the joy was to just put them on
yeah,
and just watch what
Yeah.
happens because it was better. Like the first one, I had no idea that it was going to be about Agent Carter
no.
or Captain
I
Carter.
would love
yeah.
to go back and see like all of them now in one.
No, I
Just
would
to
just
see
watch the
if,
three.
If it's a different, maybe it's a different show if you see them all in one go.
Yeah, maybe.
But you know, maybe I'll do that when I have some time off. Now we'll see. But all in all, I think 2.5 out of 5 is kind of where I put the whole show.
The whole show, yeah.
Yeah, because there's not enough really good episodes to weigh up and make it even better.
No. That's the thing. I think my favorite characters are the Black Widow,
Yeah,
Captain Carter,
yeah,
and then the
Zombies.
zombies.
yeah,
Like all of the zombie. The zombie one is just good. All in all, like
Yeah.
the zombies are great. Like,
the humor is there. It's so weird. Like,
dude, everything is so
floating
wrong.
heads.
It's so dark at some point. You know, like
Yes.
the episode is so dark, and like it has all of it. It has the candor and like joy of seeing Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
It has characters you don't even know about, basically, because it's an Ant-Man stuff, like Ant-Man stuff. Like
Yeah.
Wasp and the rest. But it's just so good.
Yeah.
Like all of them get. Like they balance out the cast like they did in Infinity War.
Yeah.
Like it's such a nice balance of so many characters.
Yeah.
And I think that's
And also
that is
stakes.
stakes. So
Because you don't know who's gonna make it or not.
No.
And people do get
and,
lost.
Dude, everyone gets lost basically.
Yeah.
Like it's so insane. And I think stakes is one of the most important things that Marvel kind of needs to work with when
Yeah.
it comes to a lot of these episodes.
Yeah. Let go of Disney.
Yeah,
But
don't put the Mickey
Dis-
Mouse ears on everything. Like when
Disney
you
is
do-
like just there, I guess, putting their finger in every fucking pie.
But you know what Disney feels like sometimes? There are these, like, when you become a parent, you don't want your kid to bump its head, like, on sharp,
Oh, yeah,
like...
child-proofing stuff.
Yeah, child-proofing. That's what it feels like. They're putting, like, Mickey Mouse ears in all the sharp corners
Oh, yeah.
so that people don't get, hurt. Like, snowflakey hurt.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of hand-holding and, and sort of, like, fan-proofing, if you want.
Yeah.
And I hate it. It's the worst thing. Like, as soon as I see those Mickey Mouse sort of ears come on, I'm just like, yep, I'm out.
Yeah.
Don't even need to see the rest. Like, bloop.
Yeah. Actually, yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they learn that and
They
sort
won't
of
learn.
Well,
Like,
if they
you
listen
see
to
it,
this
yeah.
episode, they'll know.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
Disney.
so-
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, please spread the word.
Spread the word.
But yeah. So, but speaking of the zombie one, I texted this to you. But there's a rumor floating around that they are thinking about doing an actual zombie live action movie, Marvel zombie.
I wonder, on the subject of the zombies one, that would also be cool, by the way. Amazing. Yes,
Yes,
please. I
yes.
would
I
like,
would really love to
Dawn
see
of the Dead with superheroes. Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yes, because that is an actual storyline in
Yeah.
the comics that is very good. And you can find that on...
Can Thor be bitten by zombies? I don't think so. Like, a
No.
god wouldn't be able to become...
I think his
zombie.
skin is too...
Yeah, I
Like
don't think
hard.
you could bite through it. Yeah.
But he did get a tattoo.
That is weird. Yeah,
So-
that's actually something I thought about during the episode. I was
Me
like,
too.
do needles pass on down
Because I
there?
accidentally I prepped everything and I was gonna tattoo a client this week, and then I accidentally bumped into the lamp, like
yeah.
the metal of the lamp, and just like super lightly, and then the needles like boink. bent straight away, like, doink.
shit.
It's like God.
Yeah,
damn.
that should be Thor should be
Like,
way
that
stronger
wouldn't
than
be
that.
possible.
Yeah. So on that subject though, what if what was that place where he forges the axe?
Nivelevere.
Niflheim. Yeah, that place.
Nivelevere.
Nivellir. Yeah, something like that.
Niveldeer.
But that nibbling of the deer.
Yeah.
If the guy from Game of Thrones could make him a needle,
Ooh. Yeah.
so he could get tattooed. So he always has one, like
Just in case.
he has it on his person, like in a wallet, like a Thor wallet. And he's like, oh, if you want to tattoo me, this is the needle you need. Just has his own needle, like made out of, I don't know, a star.
Unicorn hair.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, so that wraps up the first season, I guess. They have said that there's a second season coming of What If,
Yeah.
and there's one episode that is missing from the roster of this season that is, well, they're gonna
How do
probably
people
have to-
know this?
They
Released.
they released like a little list of all the episodes.
Okay. And then they didn't release all of them.
But like, I don't think they were supposed to release them, but they
So
leaked.
someone leaked
Somebody
it. Yeah.
leaked it, and that same someone is someone that said there might be an actual zombie live action thing coming.
Very
So like
Keep leaking,
yeah,
man.
please. Oh man,
That
Yeah.
just worked.
yeah,
Not a great word for
and we're
anything.
still going. Yeah, so yeah, but seriously, I can't remember having seen anything else apart from old stuff. I started watching Samurai Champloo again
I
because
thought of
wanted
watching
stuff.
Three Amigos, and then Inktober. I just fell behind
Yeah,
on
I think-
everything.
I think I'm just gonna save like all the good stuff for when I have time to take time
To take
to
time.
watch-
To take
to
time.
watch time.
To watch time. Yeah.
Yeah, time.
Time.
Very good.
After time.
Good times.
Good times we're
Yeah,
at.
yeah,
Times were
and yeah. If you want to keep going, you can keep going.
Bada
I'm gonna
bing,
get the fuck
bada boom.
out of here.
Thank you so much for listening. Words. Love you for listening.
Don't
Uh,
come
br-
easy
to me, because I need to leave.
But
But
that
again,
doesn't come easy to Elias.
no. So thank you for listening to this blah 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 blah
retro.
crazy retro nagging.
Yeah, and I'm like going and coming and going all the time.
Yes, it's
Where I'm
very
going.
cool. And
Yeah, we're out of here.
We're out of here.